What are we doing today? We are letting just a smidge of hell loose tonight. So like the video, subscribing's great. Kevin's here again.
Hey!
Oh, that's not you. Where are you at? I was gonna look pan over to where
sorry,
you were.
no. I was just looking. I haven't gotten to play the Germans yet.
Yeah, that's your buddy. I don't even see you on here. Anyways, guys, we're playing this game because update 1.0. They don't even name the updates. It's not like the Battle of It's not like the Battle of Stalingrad or like the Hellish campaign. Or it's just update 1.0. So Kevin, you wanna let people know what they get here?
What's happened? Oh, okay. So they've done a couple of bug fixes. I don't know this one for sure, but everyone's agreed that I think you run faster. They've added the trench gun. For the Americans, they added the FG-42 for the German automatic riflemen. The Russian front with Stalingrad and Kursk as the two maps that were already on PC but new to us on console. And for like the Russians, they have all the classics like the PPSH and the SVT, all the Mo's and the Gaunts. They have the Russian T-34 and the IS-1 is their heavy tank. One of the neater things they've added in this update is half tracks. They're basically mobile spawn units now. The commander can call them in, and wherever you drive them and place them, it acts as a garrison.
Right on.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Updates. Laurie wants to know how your day was, Kevin.
My day was amazing, and I just finished watching the highest scoring playoff game I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah, it was a good match. Battle of Alberta, guys. The Flames taking on the Oilers, and we won tonight against the Oilers, so that's game one. It's actually, I don't think the other playoff games were at that high scoring the first for this round, right?
No, I believe Colorado St. Louis was a 2-1 finish.
3-2.
Tampa beat 3-2. Okay. Tampa beat Florida. What was it? 4-1. And sorry, yeah, it was New York and Carolina that finished 2-1 today.
So close matches.
Yeah. What was it though? There's the joke though that during the whole first round versus the Dallas Stars, the Flames scored 15 goals and they scored 9 today. So yeah, there's that,
A little bit of a difference. But yeah, no, it was pretty good hockey, guys. If you're watching hockey, the playoffs are going on, so this is what it all comes down to. And this is the first Battle of Alberta since 1991, so it's been over 30 years. Kevin and I were not alive during that time.
That's right. Most of the players on both teams weren't either. That's the best part.
You're right. So this is a bit of a big deal. Like, this is a historical sort of matchup, actually. How's my day?
A little joke or whatever, they were playing a lot of 80s songs at the game, and I wonder if that was like trying to get into the mood. But they were playing Ride the Lightning by Metallica, and I was like, oh, awesome, Ride the Lightning or whatever. And my buddy Spooner brought up that, this song was probably huge with the last Battle of Alberta, like in the top 100. I don't know if it was, but kind of a joke, yeah.
Hey, they fixed the fact that I don't have to turn the audio on and off.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a bunch of updates. I was hoping you'd be impressed by this one.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, we'll have to see what the new maps are like, but
yeah,
we do seem to be moving a little bit faster.
Yeah.
New Insurgency review?
Ooh.
I almost don't want to take away from my other Insurgency Hell Let Loose review, because that one is like
gold, right?
It's got a lot of views, so I don't want to really take from it.
You don't think updates every now and then or something?
I don't know, but it's just like, if I do a new review and people watch that, the old review doesn't get love. Whereas the other one, over the course of the gen, maybe that could peak over 100K, Kevin.
Ooh.
Freaking hell.
I just like playing a game where I actually feel like I'm in a war zone.
Oh, you and your hate of Arma.
I'm joking. I wanted to. I was wondering if we're going to do that bit all day.
When they send us review codes, we'll be back.
I'll play Arma all day, bro.
Yeah. Did they fix the running? You run faster. Hello there. How much did they increase the running speed? Just a smidge. Hey Pip, hello.
Yeah.
Is it still slow feeling? It doesn't feel fast, but it feels faster. If that's fair.
I think that's completely fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get us faster out.
You feel like you're slowly running now instead of like picking your feet up through mud.
Yeah, it's like you're in a light jog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to the gym today, and my car is in the shop, if you guys don't know. And apparently it's going to need to be in the shop longer because there's more stuff broken with my car than initially known. That's delightful. But, yeah, I had to borrow the Equinox. Family let me borrow the Equinox, and it is the weirdest situation. It feels like I'm driving a tank, because my car is, like, low perimeter as hell. Like, literally on the road. And there's, like, it's an SUV in the Equinox, and it's just, like, it wasn't bad, but I felt like I was having to drive safer because I do not trust driving. Like, it's awkward driving someone else's vehicle, if that makes sense. Like, you know, because I've driven it before, but that was like 6 years ago. So, you know, it's not like I'm fully confident in it. Do you drive multiple vehicles, or do you just drive one?
Just the one.
Yeah. It's very weird when you drive something else, like a different car or something like that. At least for me, because I like being comfortable when I'm driving. I'm very confident in my car. Very, very confident.
I've always kind of wanted to own a truck myself. I've never had it. That's kind of funny. You're saying, like, you felt like you're in a tank in the SUV. You know, I don't know. It seems almost...
truck drivers.
Really? Well, that's my joke. I always wanted a truck because, you know, I'm a big guy. And, like, I feel small in most vehicles, even just riding passenger, you know.
Is this like a garrison?
Oh, just one on the half track?
No, it's like a flashing thing. Is this just an ammo thing?
Might be. Yeah, it's our garrison. It looks... Our garrisons look different. Okay.
Is that flashing for you? It's flashing for me.
It is flashing, yeah. You'll also
means.
notice as you're running around, certain things will happen and hints will come up now, which I think is hilarious.
I turned off the hints.
Yeah, I did too. I got a big kick out of that.
It helps people.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing to have. It's that murky ass sad map. You can't believe this was made by Aussies? I don't know. Arma looked like one of the most boring games around. Yeah, and you know, I put out my Arma game preview review today, and it's just like the comments were so mixed of what people were thinking. You know, it's like some people were very toxic. Some people were like, yeah, no, I get it. And it was just like, it was very, almost polarizing, I would say. But I think that's going to be a pretty big review, because I don't think a whole lot of people have really covered that game on console. So I'm going to follow up with a Series S video on that one too, I think. I think that makes logical sense to do a Series S one as well. And the Evil Dead review was up today too, guys. I actually really put a lot of care into that one, so if you want to check it out.
Evil Dead was awesome. I love the idea that that's in rotation, yeah.
No, that game is... somebody said on the review that apparently they confirmed that they're adding the castle from the Evil Dead.
Oh, Army of Darkness or whatever?
Yeah, the Army of Darkness castle's being added. And I was like, dude.
That's the movie I know the best. Like
that one?
Yeah, I've watched that one a gazillion times. It's one of my mom's favorites. No. The comedy bits, mostly, yeah.
We're going to have to talk about setting you up with being able to watch the show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I guess I should, right?
We'll talk about that one after. Yeah, well, has your gal seen it?
Yeah, she's seen it.
Okay.
The Evil Dead show?
The Evil Dead show. Ash versus Evil Dead. I prefer Insurgency over this one, but I believe Kevin prefers Hell Let Loose over Insurgency. So you get different opinions on that one. I really
Correction.
love Insurgency. Like, that game was one of the best surprises I've had the last year. Like, you know, I had played Insurgency when the first one came out. It was very kind of important because it was one of the first times I was in like a dev, you know, sort of chat and everything like that, and I got to review. It was one of the first games I reviewed back on PC. And then years later, you know, I had never thought about it. And then Insurgency Sandstorm, I love the gameplay because it's fast, but it's also really tactical, and you can die really fast. I really genuinely enjoy that game. I mean, we stream it all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's in heavy rotation, you know. So yeah, I love Insurgency quite a bit. But Kevin, you always like this one, it seems, right?
Yeah, I like, obviously, I think everyone would know, I'm a huge fan of the Second World War. It's just huge conflict, love history. This game, it's a larger scale battle, and I like the feel of it. Same things with Insurgency, really tactical, die in one shot, and I love the teamwork when you really get into it. But it is funny that we're talking about my two favorite shooters right now. If I'm not playing Hell Let Loose, I am playing Insurgency. So by no means do I dislike Insurgency. That is an amazing game. It's just off of preference. I kind of like this one a little more.
Hey, you know, I almost have all the achievements in Insurgency, eh?
Yeah, you were saying, right? You just got the one more.
I'm just missing one. After our last stream, somebody dropped a comment on the video being like, hey, if you need that achievement, you can play co-op mode, throw a grenade at your feet, pick up the grenade, and throw it at the enemy, and that will give you the achievement for making an enemy drop a grenade, and then that grenade killing the enemy.
Yeah.
So, right on. I don't know their name to thank them, but yeah, pretty top-notch. So now I'm just missing the one for getting enough of the capture posts taken, and that's just a matter of playing the game, right? Because it was glitch, guys. I would have had it earlier, but you know, now I just got to do that, and I've actually got the full 1,000 gamer score on that game. So, righto.
That's funny though, because you would have had all the achievements other than the grenade one before. I know we've mentioned that, but
yeah, that grenade achievement. I just like how do you, that so happens. Most of the achievements in that game are happenstance.
Right. Well, I love the kill someone with the last bullet in your clip. Like,
oh, that's just luck and. Insurgency has more guns in the last 3 COD games. I think we're gonna do some Vanguard this weekend. I feel like Kevin, you're putting in some extra hours recently for these freaking updates.
Right. It's a fun time.
Yeah, it's a free weekend for Vanguard, guys. If you want to try that one, it's not as bad as everybody says it is, and it's got double battle pass. So.
Oh, Vanguard's fine. I think if you're a fan of the Modern Warfare series, you should feel right at home with that one gameplay-wise.
One sec here. Let me look if we can talk about this. I just want to make sure we can actually say if we're doing something. It doesn't say anywhere that we can't. So Kevin and I are working on Sniper Elite 5 right now. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never want to mention anything about that till you do.
Yeah, yes, I know. Sometimes I don't even know. I gotta like look at the sheet quickly and be like, does it say no? Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna be working on Sniper Elite 5. I don't think we can talk about when or anything, but obviously with the game coming out next week, you know, this is gonna be something we're working away on. And we got the codes today for it. And I think you guys can preload it, even if you don't, because it's going to be a Game Pass Day 1 title. So today I believe you guys can pre-order the game. It's like 80, or preload the game, so it's like 80 bucks. Or, sorry, not 80 bucks. It's 80 gigabytes. So it's a big download if you want to download it. My God. But it's on Game Pass Day 1. I'll probably stream that next week for the multiplayer, because, you know, it's new and stuff, and we'll have video content up for it. So keep an eye open, because I think we can do some preview type stuff with the game, I believe, as well. But I'm going to have to look through all my notes. But it should be fun. Angry Birds Minecraft was really cool. Thanks for showing it. I was so frustrated that, again, sorry if I wasn't replying to comments. You know, I did put a note there, but for the Minecraft stuff, when I stream that, I kind of, it's supposed to be more for people watching afterwards, if that makes sense. So I don't really respond a whole lot to comments. So I will thank, again, if John missed it, thanks for being the Cookie Crumbler channel membership tier. Thanks for joining up on that, John. Always appreciate the support. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, comments. Okay. Army of Darkness Castle. Right, Pip? Army of Darkness Castle. You're waiting Halo Episode 9. Yeah, my review will be up for that one in an hour and 5 minutes, roughly. The final episode's here. Hate Kev. Slaughter. Nothing wrong with the Aussies.
Got him.
No, nothing at all. So, Saints Row gameplay looking good. We'll see. We will see. Refunded what and Battlefield 2042. Oh, are you talking about like Arma or whatever? I gotta say, like I was really hoping for something a little bit more out of Arma. I mean,
my hope is that, you know, not everyone understands it. Like, hopefully in a week or two, maybe there's stuff to the game, more to it, you know, and everyone kind of get into form. Because I was in the wonder or whatever when we were capturing objectives, and it seemed like the other team wasn't. So maybe that's just a lack of understanding of gameplay.
It was like a glorified tech demo. That's really what it felt like.
Yeah,
they have a ways to go on that one. We'll see if we end up. God, we don't have anywhere closer. Crap. Actually, I wonder if it's more beneficial to take one of these middle garrison spawns and then move. I can't even spawn there now. Okay, never mind.
There's that one garrison on our side of the line. If you could get on that one and throw an outpost.
I'm going to do the 5th garrison and then cut in and try to get... Like, I was trying to set up an outpost and I got shot, and I didn't think there would be something over there. But, yeah. What was I going to say? It really feels like a glorified tech demo, and if we maybe get to review it, we'll be, you know, because I'm still in talks about codes for that one, so maybe long term we'll keep an eye on that one to cover it, because who knows, maybe when they add, you know, the stuff to it, it'll become more, I don't know, like, have more substance to it, but from what I understand, that's not really a full showcase of what Arma is supposed to be like. Yeah. And anyways, guys, it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. You get cool perks like the emotes to use in the live stream chats and on the comments on videos. Throw down the sky hot dog? What? I know, insane. Alternatively, Patreon option. Plans start like $2, not too bad. I think channel member gifting is coming soon. I don't know, someone said it was. I haven't seen it shown up yet on my end, but hopefully that'll be in the near future. If you like the written word, gamerheadquarters.com. I write stuff sometimes when I have a moment. And streaming dailies. There's always something weird going on here. It's been a hell of a tactical shooter update week, hasn't it, though?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Insurgency, Arma, hell at least. I like that this genre is really coming into form on console.
Yeah, we're getting options.
I don't know if it's... Yeah. This is amazing. I know you've said it. I don't know if it quite beats 360 for me yet, but it's definitely on its way.
Just gotta give it time, man. Once those games start coming out, we are gonna be just cooking. I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter. I have Halo MCC running at 4K 120. I don't need anything else in my life.
They got you with that? That's awesome.
Yeah, I've learned to just become content with my Halo MCC package.
I
don't think I can put down my thing yet. 60 seconds. Oh, crap. I think I did. Oh, thanks for the donation there, Cisco's. We'd appreciate it. Has anyone used Super Chat on my Polka videos? Yeah, Mitchie has on a couple. He did one on the Skooma video, and, can't quite remember what the other one was. I definitely know it was the Skooma video. I think one of my review videos. They're pretty cool, the Super Chats on the videos, because they give, like, what it does is it's just your regular comment, but it's got, like, a color coding on it and stuff. It's pretty neat. Arma felt empty and there was no incentive to play when there's so many other options. That's totally fair there. You saw another YouTuber with membership gifting today. I don't have it in my end. I do not. I was looking around. I didn't see the option, but did they destroy my frickin' spawn thing? No. Okay, my outpost is there. That's good. I was gonna be like, are you kidding me? I just plopped it down. But I'll take a quick look at the monetization area again. But I'm also supposed to have this thing called. So if you guys don't know what FameBit was kind of like a sponsorship marketplace, and then they kind of folded that in to YouTube, and then apparently that is called YouTuber Incentive or something like that. But I believe that one's supposed to roll out this year too, so hopefully that'll open up more sponsorship options built into the YouTube system. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's already an option, but I do not have any sort of like toggle to turn on. What is that? I don't have any toggle option to turn on channel membership gifting that I see. Yeah. So hopefully that comes. But I don't see any choice there yet for it. Will I be trying out Roller Champions? It's free to play. Well, that's a Ubisoft title, right? So, yeah, I mean, I cover all the Ubisoft stuff. I mean, hell, I review Just Dance every year, right? So, like, it's Ubisoft. I'll be covering it. I work very closely with them. I think I'm going to be covering Ubisoft Plus on PlayStation, because that's coming out pretty soon. And then from there, I believe I will cover it on Xbox as well later. But, yeah. I do believe I'll be taking a look at Roller. Have you heard of that one, Kevin? Roller Champions?
No, I haven't.
It's like, I hope I'm not kind of butchering it, but it's like a kind of a roller skating derby type of battling game.
Okay.
What? I spawned in the open and I got shot, Kevin. I appeared, I got shot once and I died.
They're in that house right in front of our outpost right now.
Great. Let me read up on this to make sure I'm correct. May 25th. Oh my god, that's really soon. I better email about that. 3v3 game where you go head to head, and it's like roller skating stuff. It could be fun. And we're also trying to get, and I don't know if we will end up with this, guys. It's a game called Outward Definitive Edition. It's like a cooperative RPG game, so we might be doing stuff on that one. The streams are such a treat, but the reviews are the best quality. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. Can't wait till I hit 100k subs. Oh, thank you. You're very, very nice. I hope I get there too, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty far off. I think this was like, what, my worst sub growth month in like a year or something. It's not been great, but hopefully it picks up, and you know, regardless, I'm sure eventually I'll get it statistically. I just kind of want the plaque, but yeah, always appreciate the support, guys. It is what it is, you know. YouTube algorithm changes, things get shuffled, you get screwed. So are they in that house to your left?
Yeah, they're in that house, and my one buddy's telling me that there is a garrison behind there. So if we could push that in the end.
I'm gonna put my bandages on, as long as we don't lose our spawn point.
Yeah, I think they're really pushing us right now, though.
Ah, I got one. Is that a bomb dropping in? Am I impressed by the initial PS Plus games list? Not really. Like, they're big games, but they're like expected games. You know what I mean? And I thought the offering for the PS3, PS2, and PS1 games library was pretty pitiful. I know they've got a lot more games to announce, but I was just kind of like, I expect a little more for a service that's going to cost that much. I mean, it's probably something I want to check out and be able to do videos through, right? But yeah, I was not blown away by it. Yeah, you're looking forward to a lot there, Laurie. On the trailer it says PS4 only, but it says Series XS. For what game? Oh, god damn it, man. Are they leaving our outpost open just so they can, when I spawn, I just get shot? Man,
If you could spawn and move that one, I think we're in a good spot to push them. Yeah, I think they're eating on us.
I mean, I've been trying to get us a closer spot. Like,
No,
the
you're doing
outpost
great,
is
man.
good. It's just like,
You're a
yeah, I'll
fine
try to
officer.
shift it.
Don't worry. No.
I just keep spawning and I get shot. You know, like literally I appear and I'm just ding, and then it's like another 30-second respawn. Did we move the outpost? I don't remember the outpost being here. Oh no, it is right here, right? Where the house is over there. Yeah, but aren't they still in the house to your left, or no?
Yeah, they're still in that house, and there's still that garrison in behind there. My one buddy's trying to get him to put HE on it, but...
So we're trying to get to F.
No, it's right there.
I might have a pretty good spawn point for us in a second. Let's see how this works out. Risky, perhaps. I think Lari's blocked you. I'm sorry to see that there. Is Kevin going to purchase a PS5 Pro? Oh, this is enemy territory?
Yeah, we're in enemy.
Well, I can't really move.
We're pushed forward. You're good. You can place it.
Oh, okay. Now I can go. Okay.
Yeah. I would. I'm not really in the position to, but yeah, if I had my way, I'd have every console. Like, they're all great and have different things to offer, right? Like,
why miss out?
Why miss out exactly?
Roller Champions. Oh, I'm pretty sure that'll be on Xbox too. You know, it was neat. There's a picture going around about PlayStation showing off their marketing for this year, and it doesn't include Call of Duty.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what, are they trying to distance themselves from it or something then?
Possibly. I mean, they technically have the rights to the next 3 COD releases. That being,
to the next 3? Wow. Okay.
That being Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and Black Ops Next. But I mean, they can choose not to. Because, I mean, they basically be advertising for their competitor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they can opt out, technically, of doing that. But it was just, like, that picture I saw was them. So I think they actually picked up the marketing rights to the new Avatar game, which is kind of weird. And they have Hogwarts and all this other stuff. And they picked up FIFA. And this is the last FIFA, because if you guys don't know, FIFA was dumb and they tried to charge EA too much. So the FIFA name is changing after this next one. This next one will be the last FIFA. From then on, it's going to be EA Sports FC or something like that. Hello there. Call of Duty is sad. No, it'll be cool. Don't worry, everyone will love Modern Warfare 2 too, and it'll be all hyped up again. Always happens. All it takes is one title that everybody loves, and everyone gets back on the hype train.
Yeah. I wonder if you could have a Call of Duty with 2 squirrels throwing rocks at each other, but if you called it Modern Warfare, you know, everyone would talk about how awesome it was, you know.
Well, I love the one joke I always had where I'm like, you know, they'll release a COD every year, even if they have to do Stickman Warfare or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But now that Microsoft owns them, they don't really need to do that, so it's gonna change things. But if I was PlayStation, I would be taking, like, I would not be promoting that game at all, and I would be preparing my own Call of Duty-like game because, you know, it just looks bad for them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing, is that I believe that's gonna look just really bad, right? It's a competitor's game. Their competitor now is the biggest game in the industry. Hype versus being a good game. Well, Modern Warfare 2019 was really, really ow my ear.
What?
It was really ow my ear. But you know, it was a big hit, a big seller. It was the #1 selling game in the Call of Duty franchise. It was quite critically acclaimed. You know, and everybody likes different likes and hates different CODs, and that's the neat thing about getting basically yearly releases. Is like, hey, you don't like this one, Yeah, there's a new one in a year, right? It's not a big deal. Or you can go back and play an older one. So you guys are all taking the far?
Yeah, there's someone like around here in the bush that keeps pinging us. I'm wondering like where me and my buddy Zach are right now. If you got an outpost over here, if we could get in behind him.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to move up there then and set that up behind you guys.
Okay.
Warzone 2 leaks. There was Warzone 2
You're still
leaks,
looking this way.
and there was actually gameplay footage of Modern Warfare 2 that leaked a couple hours back. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I didn't watch it because I've been basically going from thing to thing to thing tonight. So, yeah, I haven't really... It's hard to do all the stuff I do in a day, you know, sometimes. Sometimes it's not, but a lot of times.
I'm glad that all these games are getting updates right now, though, at least to keep you busy, you know?
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet, so it is good that we are, you know, getting these updates now. That's nice. But did they all have to drop in the same week?
Same week, right? That seems to be the thing with it, right? It's all grouped together at once, or nothing at all for a bit.
I think that guy is dead. Is that you up there? I can't tell if that's you by the big burning crater.
Not currently at the moment, at least.
Oh, you're over there. I'm thinking about a guy to the
Yeah.
left. Oh, there's two guys to your left over there behind those bushes. I killed one. The other one is hiding in what looks to be like little bunker and or trenches, like a little trench post.
Yeah, I think that's Hill 5 we're trying to get to right now. Or at least we're on, like, the edge of it.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Star Wars will utilize UE5. Possibly. It's next gen only. You said yourself that old game servers are still alive and playable. They are. Yeah, no. I mean, damn, you know, we go back, we play Modern Warfare Remastered. We did.
Oh, yeah.
What else did we do that was really old recently? I just Black Ops 2, you know, like we'll be back, and you know, there's lots of different.
We've done Battlefield 3 and all that, you know.
Battlefield
like...
3. We're due for another Battlefield 3 stream, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought you
I'm
and
surprised.
I did an old one recently. No?
We've done a lot. It kind of all mixed together now, to be honest, dude.
You know, it's like a blur.
It's hard to remember. Yeah.
You know, you do a few hundred streams a year. It's like, oof.
Alright.
Maybe not. Maybe we didn't do an old one recently. I think I'm up for another old gear stream too soon. It was awkward there. I was having trouble picking streams to do because we had done everything in like not so long back of a period of time.
Yeah.
And it was yeah, it's just kind of one of those times because there wasn't enough. Like there needs to be a healthy amount of new games that I can mix in with old games, and that way, you know, it all kind of works out, guys. If that makes sense.
I was happy that some of the older ones came out of like what seemed like retirement for a bit there. We were saying like doing COD World War II and Battlefield 5 and 4. You know,
that's only because the newer versions didn't fully take people's interest.
Panned out as well. Yeah.
The Garden Warfare stream. Yeah, we'll do that at some point too. Game doesn't sell well, it's classified as a failure. No, that's also a good point. You know, like a movie needs to double its budget, otherwise it's considered a failure. Except during COVID times, because they do some math stuff on it to justify if it's, you know, something that's a big deal and people liked it or not. I don't give a damn. We're getting a third Sonic movie next year and a Sonic Knuckles spin-off, so whatever.
Oh, you got that outpost right close. Whoa.
Yeah, I did, dude. It's like I'm a champ or something.
Well, as soon as I died, I went to go look at the outpost. I was like, oh, it's gone, because that was a good position. But then seeing like where we are, whoa.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Watch out for all the freaking snipers on our left, though.
Yeah, okay.
Just think I dropped 2 guys there. Nice. There's a lot of guys right where you're running, so
Okay.
tread carefully. One right over that hill to your right, eh? Yeah, that hill you're looking at. There's a guy right. Oh, you see him? He's up there.
Yeah. Oh, bought me.
Where did that guy kill you from?
I went to pop up to get that guy on the hill, and there's another guy like just below it. Looks like a little creek.
Got him.
Beautiful.
Oh, now I'm dead. Battlefield 1? Oh yeah, that was fun. I'm actually surprised Battlefield 1 stream we did last time. Or was it Battlefield 2? No, 5. 5-1 wasn't too popular last time. Is there 100 players on Xbox? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let it go. Let it go.
Can you imagine that? Like a little like joke night on this game, and Elsa comes and sings that to you. You know?
You know, it was adorable on the Star Wars subreddit was someone did a Mandalorian armor, but it kind of looks like Elsa.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, I guess this lady, she goes and meets with a bunch of like children and stuff, but she's like, I didn't intend for it to be an Elsa outfit. But now that you mention it, it kind of does look like that.
When you make a costume and everyone's like, "Oh, are you blah?" and you're like, "No, I'm this," and then they like keep saying it over and over, and eventually you just become that character.
You are.
You know?
I don't know, it's just kind of a neat little thing. I like to look at this sometimes, see some of the cool cosplays and whatnot. We'll have to do a chatting night where I just scroll through Reddit. Lazy content.
Yeah, that's funny.
Lazy content. We'll just go through our relationships, you know, R as in slash relationships, and we'll have hilarity with that. Or you can do the "Am I the asshole?" threads.
That'd be interesting. Do you think that would pan out if you had a Sky Captain just chatting stream or something?
I don't know. That's why you try these things. Why not? It's lazy content, though.
Lazy content. That's funny.
Yeah. So where?
I don't know if you're dead or not, but that airhead's in a wicked spot to try get a post.
I don't know. I'm gonna put it right here because this is a snug little spot. You powered up your air conditioner. Congrats, Laurie. War. What is this game about? Depression. It's World War II. You know.
World's right.
I don't know. It's just big tactical multiplayer combat.
Yeah.
Where do you check your kills?
Hold select and then click into your right joystick.
Hold select?
Yeah, the button that's not start.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
Wait,
and then
you
it should
call
bring
it
up the player list. That's always what I thought it was. I've called it select or the button that's not start.
I've always called it the back button.
I always understood it as the back button, but I've been told it's the select. You make me want to go back to the back button.
No, it is. I mean, I think it is literally called select, like, properly, but...
Yeah.
I always call it start and back. I know they tried to change it, but it's like... That's what it always has been. And then there's the share
I'm rocking 21 and 18 right now.
What am I doing? I still can't even tell. It says I'm 480 and 100, whatever that means. This is my tax stance.
Oh, when you're in that, click in your left joystick, and it'll bring up your personal stats.
Oh. 10 infantry kills.
Nice. Yeah.
0.59 KD ratio. Yeah! Is this free to play? No, but it's pretty cheap. I should
Yeah,
stream
price game,
Bulletstorm.
right?
Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll do a Bulletstorm stream with Duke Nukem. I love it. Have you, like, I mean, I've told you about this, I believe, where it's like they just throw Duke Nukem into Bulletstorm. Just laugh my ass off with him. It's like, they need to do more of that in games. You know, just like, just a fish out of water thing. Freaking hilarious. What do you ever talk about, Robo Dude? Duke Nukem. Do I think Insurgency Sandstorm should have a campaign? It was going to, but they canceled it. I actually sat in on a meeting at E3 the one year where we learned about what the campaign was going to be like. It looked really cool. I don't think it needs a campaign, but like for their next title, I hope they have the budget to actually put one in, because what I saw for the Insurgency Sandstorm campaign was really promising. But I mean, obviously we didn't end up getting that. And, you know, it happens, right? They are a smaller studio, but I think now they're owned by another company. I think Embracer maybe owns a bit of them or something. So they should have a bit more budget to do that kind of thing, right? So I hope that's the case. It's like start as OG NES life. What game is Kevin most looking forward to?
Lately?
This year,
I don't know. I was on the big Starfield kick. You had me on that, but then that got delayed. So
stop bringing it up, Kevin.
Right? But like after that, I'm really 50-50 on what I'm looking out for. You know.
Gears collection. Let's board the hype
Gears
train.
collection. Yeah, might as well, right? I'm more excited for like possibilities of the future now. You know, like the idea of all the CODs on Game Pass. Don't know when that'll happen, but these are the things I'm really looking forward to. I am looking forward to playing Sniper Elite 5 and that. Like,
That should be fun.
yeah.
And we're not going to be rushed. We're not filming a walkthrough or anything, guys. We're just playing it to do a review, and then we'll stream it when it comes out. But it's just going to be fun.
That's sweet, yeah.
You're going to snipe some Nazis. It's going to be great. You know,
Poor
this is great,
aliens,
Kevin.
man. What? Likes on the stream.
Likes on the stream.
Yeah.
Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. I mean, if you guys are buying this game, you should consider using that affiliate link in the description. Bam. If you know you're buying it on Xbox. But yeah, there you go.
You're getting it anyways, right?
Yeah. I think we gotta push that more and educate people about it. That's what I'm thinking. Strangely, I'm not thinking Arby's. You're
not thinking Arby's? No, I haven't really ever enjoyed Arby's.
Nah, neither have I.
Me and Riley went to Harvey's though. That was
I
really
wasn't
good.
huge on that either.
Oh, you weren't big on Harvey's, huh?
No.
The poutine was alright.
I like Wendy's, even though the quality has gone down a lot since when I was
Wendy's
younger.
is good. That one's a little pricier though, eh?
It is,
I always
yeah.
remember that one being cheaper.
A&W I quite enjoy, but way too expensive. Fat
Yes,
Burger is
way
like
too.
god tier, but it's really, really expensive. And man, I don't know what else, but I just like when I do fast food. Opa is just where it's at for me nowadays. What's the name of this game? Hell Let Loose. It's right in the description, the title. Yeah. We are storming the beach. I look like I haven't been out for 5 years. Well, when you live in a cold climate where there's snow, you lose your tan pretty fast. Just watch, Kevin. People will be saying that in like a month's time when I'm like doing my walks and I get all toasty. Where the hell is this spot at? It's 176 kilometers. Wait, what are we taking here? Are we taking Uncle Reed or are we taking that other one?
Yeah, Uncle Red, I believe.
Oh, it is.
We've almost won. Yeah. There's that half track though when you check it out. Next time you die, it's like right on the edge. I don't know if we're just getting sniped here or what, but. Oh, you're right up here, anyways.
Yep. Can I put an outpost in here?
Yes.
Nah, I gotta wait 14 seconds. Is there crossplay? Yes, between console platforms. Yeah, multiverse tomorrow. I will be getting a code for that. Kevin will not, sadly.
It's what it is, though.
It is what it is. Yeah, they're like, we can get you one code. And I was like, oh. But,
That should be cool to watch you check that one out, though.
yeah, I don't know if I'm doing a stream for it or if I'm just doing a video. They said I could do whatever the hell I want. I just have to say Warner gave me a code for it. They're weird like that. But like, yeah, no, they said do whatever I want for coverage on it, so yeah.
We have victory, Commander.
This looks funner than Battlefield 2042. It looks more fun than Battlefield 2042. Gotcha. Funner's not a word. I'm just kidding. Should I give your friend a commendation? Would that make him feel better? I will commend him. You like the community pick? My muscle tone is gorgeous. Oh, thanks, Laurie. When you play what? You feel like they're all bots? Hell let loose? Nah, these are real players. These are real players. Oh my god, I can get my daily Pokemon Go. Actually, I wonder if I can pull up that Star Wars thing. Nah, it's probably not there. Bam. Gotta power up Pokemon again? Oh my god, what an inconvenience, Kevin.
Yeah, is it?
What an inconvenience. So, how are people doing tonight? Just kind of waiting for that next match to go.
Everyone's having a great day.
Well, you're probably on a high seeing your team win so many games in a row, right? Like the Flames.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Last time we won a game in the playoffs, right? 2015. Actually, I don't know. I count the 2019, but it was the play-in round to decide who would get to play first round. We beat Winnipeg, and then we lost to Dallas. So that was nice revenge. But the last time officially won the first round, we got smoked by Anaheim right after. Like, we didn't even win the first, 2 games, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's nice.
Is this a new map? No, I'm just kidding. Master Chief's finale. Yeah. The review for that will be up in half an hour, guys. So go watch the episode and then come back. What am I drinking tonight? It's the Kraken rum and coke. Keeps me going. Oh, look at this majestic house. I like the look of the maps. They've got a neat aesthetic to them. Very dreary. Looking both ways. Match warm up. Is this where we get in the cars and we drive to where we're going? I'm getting in. They've just ran us over. Okay, I'm punishing them. I got a waffle. You're getting punished. Is this worth 60-40? It's Kevin. You wanna sell people on this?
Yeah, sure. I think it's definitely worth it. It depends what you're going for, though. If you want a tactical shooter and you're kind of sick of the Twitch shooters or whatever they're called, where you're running as fast as you can go, yeah, give this one a shot. It's really fun. One shot kills. If you really like teamwork and being on a mic talking to people, it's really fun. And obviously, people are people. Some lobbies you'll get in, you won't want to talk to the people who are talking. That's kind of the one downside to that. But yeah, it's really great. If you are hoping to get this one though, and you're looking for a different version of COD or even a faster Battlefield, this isn't it. So really look it up before you get it. But yeah, if you want that tactical experience, this is totally it.
And use the affiliate link in the description.
Right? Yeah, for real, right?
I guess I'm driving people around here. Am I going to stream the new game Multiverse? I will. I don't know if there's going to be enough game time out of that one to do a stream for. I will. They're going to send me a code, they said. So I will try it. And I will either do a video on it or I will do a stream on it. But it's going to be those fighting games. I feel like there's not quite enough time that you get out of them, if that makes sense. We've been talking about doing Mortal Kombat. I thought it actually might be fun to do a Dead or Alive live stream night. Because I've got I think almost all the Dead or Alives. I think I'm missing 3. But it would be cool to switch between each of the different Dead or Alive games. That might make it interesting. But, yeah, because you remember, we talked about that, where it's just you do a fighting game, it's the same things for 3 hours. I don't know, I just don't know if that'd be very exciting.
Yeah.
Is this 60 FPS? You bet your ass it is. And you know what? I haven't seen any stutters tonight, so I don't know if they've maybe fixed the performance in this one or not, but... Have you had any stutters?
Nope, they did a lot of work to this one. They even worked on the vehicles. There was a lot of stuttering in it. The only time I've had it happen was in the half track. But a lot of work's been done to this. How are you thinking? It looks a lot smoother, right?
It feels a lot smoother. Like I said, yeah. I don't think I've seen a single stutter tonight. And this game used to stutter like pretty often. So I mean, we're gonna have to see one of the city maps, though, right?
Yeah.
Are you
Your
attacking?
squad is full, by the way, though. It's Warfare, the tug-of-war one.
Oh, my squad is full. Okay, I got.
Yeah.
I'm driving these people, so I have to.
Yeah, wait. Tell me when you're dead and you boot someone. I'll redeploy all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just got like a whole truck full of people. Russian spies in here.
Oh, hey, Russian spy. I thought that was hilarious driving around on Arma yesterday.
Yeah, we had a wall there.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Oh, everybody's like out of my vehicle. Okay, I guess we're gonna stop here. How am I liking the update? It's nice. You were playing this yesterday on PS5. The frame rates drops are bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's crossplay between console platforms. This looks like Arma with good gameplay. Some might say that. Okay, how do I get out of the vehicle? X? X. Okay. So am I able to manage the team while I'm, like, not dead, or...?
Yeah, when you're dead, you should be able to go into your squad and click on it, and then you can boot them for making room. Are you? Oh, are you dead?
No, I'm not dead yet. We're
okay.
capturing the southern
Just let me
bridge.
know. Yeah, I don't want to have you boot them, and then I'm not even there.
No.
I always think it's such a waste on Hill 400, though, when the objective isn't on Hill 400.
It's Hill 400 adjacent.
Says you're right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this looks kind of quaint. Oh, look, it's like a sausage in the tin. So you can squad with your friends? Yep. Yeah, you can. You can be with your best buddies in the whole wide world. Think of the things you guys will learn together. Learn, laugh, love. Bug snacks.
Bug snacks, yeah. That's the key one. I don't know about this whole love, laugh stuff, but bug snacks.
That's what Thor is going on in that next movie. It's like his Eat, Pray, Love Thor. He's really gonna find himself this time, I think. So we're still capturing those.
Are you the actual squad on point right now?
Yeah, I mean, I am
Jealous,
team leader. I
For real.
position on this. I'm not doing it all. How many people does Kevin play airsoft with? Too many.
I have one really good buddy that we go every Saturday, and then I have another really close buddy and actually a really cool guy who's his coworker, and they'll sometimes come out, but we've gotten to know a lot of the regulars there. And my one friend, he's a little bit of a social butterfly. Like, I will talk and I'll say hi to people after the game, or, you know, like, oh man, that was a good shot, or something like that. But he will literally bounce between everybody. So I don't know why I'm saying this. It's good for me, right? Because then I guess I'm friends with everyone there, but I'm friends through him. You know what I mean? Like,
it helps, but like whenever
the
I've
perks
done
without
that,
having to do anything.
I just like feel completely outshined. I just like to watch them at like work and just like bouncing between people. Can't stand it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it drives me crazy because I also feel like I get pulled into stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god.
That's funny.
Never any helpful conversations. You want to play as Bugs Bunny or Super Saiyan God Shaggy? So do I. The new survivor in Dead by Daylight is part Canadian. That's cool. That's very cool for cats. Okay, this is like the longest I've actually survived, but then again, I haven't seen anyone. You sure I can't just kick people while we're,
If you can, I don't know how. I don't. Maybe you can. Yeah.
Well, it might be a bit till I die. I don't know. I'm just kind of like wandering around in here. This is my longest lifespan, guys. Captured a position. Making big moves.
Ouch, I died.
Tisk tisk, Kevin.
Right.
You should try to get good like me.
For real.
I am making an attack on the train wreck. Alright, we are taking the train wreck, Kevin, if you wanna give us a hand. Oh, it's contested. Can't place outpost here? Why not? Ooh, we are cap in this position. Kevin's never going to be in our squad, guys, because I'm just going to survive this whole...
Yeah, he's going to live the whole thing, yeah. That's awesome.
Losing. Kind of like
this is
forest.
One of my favorite maps. Just the hill and all the trees. It kind of feels like fighting in the outskirts of the Rocky Mountains, sort of thing.
Yeah.
To me, do you get that vibe at all, or?
No, I feel you. I feel like I'm gonna go on a hike. You know what? These games, they make these huge, wonderful environments. It's like, hell, somebody should spin these off and do like a nature walking game.
A nature.
Well, I always thought that for Battlefield and Battlefront, I was like, they've got these gorgeous forests with these paths. I'm like, hell, I'd like to just walk and take in the nature in one of these. Cool VR experience. Just sit there and be like, that was pleasant. You know, and neat achievements be like, you know, take a piss on the trail 5 times, or, you know, stare at a tree for a minute. You know, you get exciting stuff like that.
Pick up a can you see on the side of the trail or something. Good Samaritan achievement or something. Yeah.
Cleaning up nature. You know, you could do all kinds of things. You could do like, oh, I got grenaded. I don't know. It's like organize a hike with friends. You know, invite some buddies, go on a trail walk. It'd be nice. Anxiously awaiting Halo Episode 9. Yeah, I'm sure everybody is. How am I doing? I'm doing good, I think. Alright, so now I have to manage unit. And should we get rid of Rick James 21431? I don't know which guy we should get rid of. Who's this Rick James guy? Nah, it can't be that important. What? What? It's not gonna be an option now. What the heck? Okay, somebody like joined. And sorry, what?
Oh, I was just laughing. I was thinking, oh man, because I just died now, so I'm ready to join when you are.
It's like glitched. It won't let me get to the kick player menu because somebody joined, and now the kick player menu is in the top corner, and I can't access it.
Aw. Maybe just spawn in again. We'll try again later.
This is frustrating.
Will it let you spawn in?
No, it'll let me spawn in, but I'm trying to like.
Okay, I'll join later.
Just trying to manage the squad. Rick James, I want to kick this guy.
What kick? Poor Rick James.
Location not available. Really? Rick James gets to live slightly longer. Now I'm like a minute respawn here. Look at this guy being all snotty because I'm not replying to his comments. Enjoy a timeout. No, I'm not gonna take that. Complaining. I'm out here putting my heart and soul into this stream, and this is what I get.
That's funny. Well, you know what the best part of that is that obviously you just read his message to acknowledge it. So, so if he would have waited like literally like 20 more seconds, you would have got to it.
Alright, we have a big issue now. The kick player menu is stuck in the top right corner of my screen.
Of your screen,
Yeah, that is fascinating. So now it just literally says kick player in the top right corner. But I haven't.
It's some weird glitches. Yeah.
Oh, now I can kick him. I got it. Okay,
now? So should I die? Wait.
There we go. Okay, yeah, I kicked him. You're good to go now. Okay, so I held the back button, and that allowed me to go up to that menu and then click it. Ah, yeah. There we go. I should have told him to piss off. Like that one person. were you there for that stream, Kevin?
Which one was it?
I can't remember what it was, but somebody was complaining about like the FOV and like being really hostile like over and over again. I was just like, piss off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sucks to suck, man.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, are you kidding me? You should just. Anyways, it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Get cool perks like the emotes. Alternatively, the Patreon option. Stream all the time. Maybe that guy was a channel member. Would have prioritized this question. There you go. Yeah, but seriously though, guys, it's 60 FPS. I mean, if you can't tell that it's 60 FPS just by looking at it, should you even care about frame rates? You know, but
that's my thing. I couldn't tell just by looking at it. Other than, I guess, baby smoothness. I always rag on it that like it doesn't matter, but that switch in War Thunder when I got the Series S and I went from 30 to 60, it was like so nice on the eyes.
Dude, you know what the real difference is?
What?
When you go up to 120 FPS.
Whoa. So I'm wondering, like, I
so
could
much
see,
fluidity.
right? Like, I could totally see being all about that when I finally see it, you know.
My god, like Halo. Like, you know when I'm streaming MCC and I'm just like, oh, it's so slow. Because, you know, you can't, like, the panning, it's just, yeah, it's such a difference going to 120. Like, obviously going 30 to 60 is a big deal, but, like, you know, obviously, so many people always have to be like, oh, what's the frame rate and stuff, and I'd be like, you can't tell? And that's just kind of funny. But yeah, it is 60. And I think motion blur is on. I don't know. If I get the option, I like to increase the level of motion blur so that it's like really, really blurry, because then I can really feel the blur effect. It's the comments where people are like, motion blur, and I could be like, you bet your ass. That's what takes me to that extra level.
Any you know? Other way?
Yeah. I need a motion blur command for the Skybot. You know, because we have an FOV command. We need a motion blur command.
If you type in motion blur, Skybot's just like always.
Always. Motion blur on.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's so funny.
The point, eh?
People get really hostile about motion blur, and I'm just like, I mean, the developers turn it on for a reason. And they give you a toggle option. 90% of the time. Okay, you know, I led a really good charge, and we have just not
stalled out. They're really pushing us right now.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell was... They buffed the LMGs? That's nice. I should try Apex Mobile. I need like a splitter to do that. I mean, I could probably put it through my old PVR, but it's not going to look very good. I need a splitter. Yeah. I could do BlueStacks maybe for Apex. I don't know. I was hoping Windows 11 is supposed to have a baked-in Android store, but they delayed that because, you know, Microsoft's strangely not great at software in the modern era, which is weird, considering they used to be, you know, well, primarily they're a software company. But, yeah, no, they delayed that. It was supposed to launch with Windows 11, because that was, like, basically the thing where I was like, oh my god, I'll update to Windows 11 if I can have, like, Android apps baked into my Windows operating system. You know how easy that is for videos, right? Just filming games natively like that. But, yeah, they delayed the one feature I was interested in, and I've heard it's a bug fest, so I'm not updating. And I think they're actually having a huge issue with people not updating to Windows 11, because it's stupid.
Really?
Nobody wants to update to it.
Nobody wants.
Well, what do you get from it? Like, for me, the one exciting thing that I heard was you can have tabs in tabs now. So, like, you know how you have tabs when you're in your internet browser?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so when you open up your File Explorer, which is your folders for your PC, you have to have a separate... Sorry, what?
Spare outpost for your squad?
I am trying to get us a better outpost, dude. I just keep getting shot from, like, up above.
Oh, no, okay, you're good. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to get in there. It's just, it's not. I just keep getting shot in the back. But, like, you know, so now you can have folder tabs. So instead of me having... Let me look at this. 9 tabs open. I can just have one. Boom. And multiple undos in Notepad. That's right, boys. If you do your coding off a Notepad like I do, you can undo more than once. You know, you would have thought over the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years that they would be like, hey, maybe people that use Notepad need more than one undo button. But they're finally adding that, so, you know, a little. Some would say super long overdue. Microsoft would say that's a new feature.
That's awesome.
I didn't even notice that guy, but yeah,
Is it a feature or a glitch? No.
Feature or a glitch, but it's like, what else is there? Yeah, tabception. That's exactly what it is. It's tab on tab on tab. It blows my mind. Like, I know this sounds like such a trivially stupid thing, but you know, if you guys if you're not used to this, or it's like for most people, you know, you don't care, you don't use PC or whatever, it doesn't matter. But for me, it's like, oh my god, I don't have to have 50 tabs open. Mind blowing. And the multiple undo thing is pretty enticing. Oh, we lost the airdrop spawn, dude.
Yeah.
I can't get us a good spawn point. Just keep getting shot up. It's hurt my feelings, Kevin. There's not enough alcohol in the world to make this feel easier. There we go. We got a garrison up. Ow, freaking hell, these headphones. I'm gonna have to buy AirPods, not for the gym, but for the streams. I'm getting so sick of this cord. The media player and Notepad. They updated Notepad. I like my sticky notes. I keep so many notes on my sticky notes. Yeah, pretty big deal. And it synchronizes across my devices, which is great. There's good stuff they do, but there's a lot of stuff where it's like, you're a software company. How are there issues like this? Genuinely, it's perplexing. They are the biggest funded software company in the world. You look at Apple, they don't have the issues that Microsoft has for their software. It's kind of a little depressing. It's because they try to shove out updates so fast without actually properly, you know, updating them, making sure everything works. That's the biggest problem. So we're losing. So we got the super cool spawn that's like way out, and now we're even losing our second spawn.
Oh, the back one. Oh, we gotta get back on that.
Jeez. Well, I'm gonna give us a good little outpost out here. Everybody's been asking for one, but time to haul ass. Best tab is the bar tab. Did they update the calculator? I don't know. Everything got an overhaul visually. They basically just took Windows 10 and they kind of cleaned it up a bit, and they're like, Windows 11, and it's just like, because Mac went. So the whole thing was like, Mac was like, okay, we're doing, was it X or something? And they were like, we're not doing anymore. And then Microsoft was like, well, we need to go up to 10 to be at the level they are, and we won't do anymore. And then Mac was like, okay, we're doing 11. And then Windows was like, well, we can't fall behind on a number. It's so stupid. Like, you know, like Pinoy's, I love Pinoy's. The guy's got a great stage presence. He's just a boss, but dude, why does Microsoft always have that issue with like the naming? It's like, we can't have an inferior numbering for our product. It's like nobody
that.
Cares.
It's so cheesy for like a marketing standpoint or something. That, like, oh, we don't want anyone to think we're lesser. You know?
Like, that's why Xbox has such stupid console names. Is because they couldn't just, like, you know, the PS3, they couldn't be the Xbox 2. It's like, it's so dumb. No one in their right mind is being like, hey, that's a lesser product number. Actually, there's probably some fanboys out there that would be like that, but you know what I mean? It's
right. Yeah.
Ugh. Is this like, there can't honestly be an adult out there being like, well, this is a PS3 and this is Xbox 2. Obviously, the Xbox 2 can't be
What is
good.
better? Yeah.
Hell, call it the Xbox Squared or something. That's, well, people are probably too dumb for that. Hello there. Somebody's named Island Boy now. Go Flames. Yeah, Flames had a good match tonight. They definitely did. When I download Windows 11, if Microsoft gave me a Halo Pablo Schreiber Cheeks NFT 1 out of 1. I feel like... yeah, sure. I feel like NFTs are kind of a little bit on the way out right now because they're crashing, but sure, why not? That's so ridiculous. You hope
Our NFT's on the way out.
they're losing a lot of value. I've noticed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made a lot of fun of them for a while there, so it's kind of good to hear. No,
I mean, like the idea of what they are for gaming.
they seem neat, but yeah, what people were selling and like
Yeah.
we've talked about it before, but yeah, like on Instagram, it's like here's a monkey with a hat on, 55 million. And it's like no,
No,
you know,
it's
like, yeah.
like digital ownership is a good thing, but like how it was integrated is just like such ridiculous cash grabbing and just
Yeah.
this is gonna set back digital rights probably a decade or something, which just sucks.
Oh, really? Just how poorly that was done?
Yeah. Because we want digital rights. I want to own these games. I want to be able to, like, you know, if I die, my kids can inherit my library or something like that. Ugh, it just makes digital rights look a bit silly to people. This is the biggest thing. Is this game free on Game Pass? It's not. But it's only half price, so it's not too bad for a cost. iPhone 14, shoot video at 4K 120. I mean, I was kind of hoping the iPhone that I bought would do that. I don't think I'm going to upgrade for 4K 120, even though I want to, but I literally just bought this iPhone. I don't think I can handle the emotional trauma of updating again. Test Arma Reforged. We did a stream of Arma Reforged last night, and I did my Arma Forged review earlier today. I'm gonna do one on the Series S too, so stay tuned for that. Arma Reforgers. This game feels like Battlefield. It kind of is a little bit like Battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is a little bit like Battlefield. But
I always thought, yeah, out of the tactical shooters, I always thought Insurgency was COD, and this was Battlefield. Yeah.
What's Arma then?
Oh God, I haven't played it enough to tell you.
Operation Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Anybody remember that one? No? No? Okay. Pulling out the oldies. This is kind of an awkward map for a tug of war.
With all the hills, right?
Yeah. You gotta go up and down and up and down. It's like the hills around the Rockies. I'm actually really looking forward to doing some hiking this year, but I'm very disappointed. Like, a lot of the trails are down this year because they're, like, renovating them.
I want to almost take you fishing here, and you've never really gone.
Yeah, I gotta take a picture with a fishing pole because somebody's been asking about that on the community tab for like 2 years.
I think either you'll look at me and you'll be like, you know what, Kevin, this is a really good time, or you're just gonna be like, hey, can we go home?
Here we go. This is the dumbest. It's like me going up to the bar by myself and being like, this is ridiculously boring. I gotta do that. I gotta go just sit up at a bar and just be like, huh. Or maybe we can pose that when we go to the Dogwood for the Flames game. I'll just go sit up at the bar for a picture. That, yeah. Just be like, I sat at the bar today, guys. Hashtag boring. Is this game worth a buy? Kevin, you want to try to sell it to this other guy?
Oh, God. Give me 1 second.
Kevin's interested in wanting you to buy this game, but not enough to, like, delay what he's doing. So there you go.
Sorry, I was just, like, doing a dance with this guy trying to kill each other. It was hilarious. Yeah, it depends what you're going for. If you want to communicate with people in a really tactical shooter,
Dude,
we were just comparing it to Battlefield. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, you should really give this game a shot. People die in one shot. It really tries to take itself more serious, especially if you're kind of sick of Twitch shooters right now, or, you know, like jump, slide, run as fast as you can. This should be a really good game. Yeah, I think you should give it a shot. If you're looking for this to play exactly like Battlefield or to be as fast, then yeah, it might not be for you. It is slower. But I don't know. I think almost everyone should give this a shot at some point just to see if you like it, but yeah.
And if you are buying it, use the affiliate link in the description. I feel like if we don't push it, people don't know. But when we do push it,
but
people do know.
it's fine, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. There you go. This guy knows what's up. This is not in Game Pass, sadly. And it will probably be in Game Pass for a while because PlayStation had this drop on PS Plus when it came out. But it's a Team 17 game. So I would imagine Team 17 usually does the Game Pass thing. Skybot timed you out. I'm sorry, man. See, this is what I was worried about. If it brings you any solace there, DJ, that does prevent the sex bots from causing problems.
Yeah, sorry, lashed on you, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the quantity of emotes in a row, guys. I'm sorry, but I can put you on a privatized list where you can do whatever emotes you want.
That's hilarious. You literally mentioned this that might be an issue, right? Like,
I did, but you know what? Last night it put that sex bot in its place.
No, that's awesome. Like,
yeah, like the sex bot came once, got like timed out, and then it just did not come back. So yeah, it's based on the quantity of emotes, guys. So try to throw out some characters in between those. I made a video about Armor Reforged. I did. So there you go. It covers it perfectly. And there's a full stream if you want to check that out too. If Enlisted had these graphics, it would be the best on the market. Enlisted looks really good. Like, I don't know if you're making fun of it, like, from a visual standpoint, but, like, Enlisted looks like it's got, like, global illuminated ray tracing. Like, it's a really good-looking game.
I actually always kind of thought if you didn't like this, you might like Enlisted and vice versa. Yeah. You know, like
you might, you know, make this game, like, this game is grittier. It's got a different aesthetic to it. You might like the style better, sure, but, like, Enlisted is freaking gorgeous. It's like native 4K 60 FPS with global illuminated ray tracing. Like, that's it's a pretty game. Like, it looks real, like, very, very real.
The colors,
the vibrancy,
bright, yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
You can say a lot of things. Oh yeah, now we get.
Now we're pushing it. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I spawn back here, you know, and not choosing the spawn point that's right near that position. Yeah, you can say a lot of things about Enlisted and complain a lot about that game, but one thing you can't say is that it doesn't look good, because it does. It genuinely good. Let the sex bots in. See, some people complain about the sex bots, some people like the sex bots. Can't win here.
That's funny.
Is Elder Scrolls releasing this year? Maybe a remaster. Who takes the walking sim crowd? DayZ, Arma, or Hell Let Loose? I want to say DayZ still, doesn't it?
Oh, DayZ for sure.
Yeah, you know, Arma's a lot of walking, but Arma is a significantly smaller map size.
Yeah.
Significantly smaller.
DayZ, you can spend the whole day walking.
Yeah.
It's actually, I've joked with my good buddy Riley there that when we were walking around and playing that whole, like, almost every day during COVID, that at times it felt like camping simulator. Like, I'll go get the wood, dude. You start the fire. Hey, you still got meat left over from that goat we shot, you know, like, yeah.
What's really fancy, guys, is Kevin has all the achievements in DayZ.
Right? Got him naturally too.
Ones.
I didn't. Yeah. Right. No, that is fair. There are some of those achievements where you gotta wonder what I was doing to get them.
He's kinky with those handcuffs.
For real.
See, guys, look, Skybot just attacked the sex bot right there.
Yeah. I like the jokes though that, like, I in DayZ when I've described it to other people, like especially even when my old man was like, "Oh, I see you're playing DayZ a lot."
We lost all our spots.
Yeah.
What the hell happened? We were on the assault.
Back. Our defense was poor.
Dude.
They really let us down.
Dude.
Right?
What the hell happened? We lost everything. I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi in this new Kenobi series.
Can you imagine the Jedi? You're winning this war, and then it's like, what happened to the temple? You know,
Everyone's dead?
Yeah. The chosen one did what? No.
The younglings?
The younglings?
Really?
The younglings?
Anyways, guys, if you love this scenic walk as much as I do, just kidding, scenic drive, be sure to like the stream.
Hey.
Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option, streaming all the time, lots of fun. And what was that? You guys want us to stream Arma again tomorrow? I'm just kidding. It was a very popular stream, though, Kevin.
It was? I'm gonna give that game another shot. I swear. I promised my one buddy, too.
You're so bold. I guess it depends on if I get a code or not to review it. I don't know if I can justify paying that much for that game. And I don't know if I have enough trial left.
I need to buy that game, or vice versa. You know, I used all my trial.
You used all of your trial? Ooh.
I used all my trial. Well, I kept going after this morning.
Yeah.
And all that when I got up, yeah.
I would wait till tomorrow. I'll probably hear back yesterday or, you know.
Yeah.
Even the handcuffs one? Exactly. Is aiming in this game good for controller? Yeah, it's fine. Typical hell let loose console game, no defense, only attack. Well, you know, GTA is gonna publish more remasters. Yeah. Shocker. Ooh.
I'm just gonna make the joke. I've seen the footage. I know PC players get heavy on the attack as well. No, it's...
Ooh, Skybot gave one of the sex bots a warning. Ooh. Yeah, Skybot laying down the law. Waiting on
Isn't that hilarious to think while we're doing this stream, you know, talking to people, hanging out with us and all that, there's this war being fought between two bots?
That's funny. The bots are waging war on each other. Hey, you know, if I'm valuable enough that the bots want to come in here, I think I should be able to push for some more sponsorship streams.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, if the sex bots think
Raid Shadow Legends to realize.
Yeah. Raid Shadow Legends. Someday I will stream Viva Pinata, and you guys will lose your mind. It will be filled with fun. If anything, we should be doing... we should be doing party animals. I wonder if the multiplayer still works on that. Kevin, we should stream Viva Pinata Party Animals. It's games with gold right now. And it's Mario Party, but Viva Pinata Animals.
I'd be totally for it. I couldn't believe that when you mentioned that you played those Viva Pinata games too. Like, that was such a connection between us. I felt that. It's like,
not even played them. Man. I love those Viva Pinata games.
Yeah, they're amazing games, right? Like,
well, we could actually do Trouble in Paradise,
really
couldn't we?
Letting us down here. Sorry.
I think co-op, isn't it?
I don't remember. Actually.
I think it's online co-op because I know it's online co-op because I remember getting it and playing with my friend. I went to bed and I went to school because we were like, I think we were in high school or junior high or something like that. And I came back after school and this guy stayed up all night, skipped school, and created a mega garden. And I came back and he had beaten the game and he's like, here's our garden. I'm just like, dude, you took all the fun out of it.
That's funny.
He literally stayed up all night, Kevin, skipped school.
Because that's how fun that game is. Yeah,
and played Viva Pinata.
Yeah, it's fun. When I was playing that one, man, we had multiple games. Like, me, my sister, and my old man. Like, the whole family was playing Viva Pinata, and I had multiple farms. Like, one was, like, my water one, where I dug it all out and made, like, a little island on the spot, you know.
The aquatic farm.
Or was there's, like, certain animals in that you could only get. Like, you needed a certain percentage of your farm to be water.
Oh, yeah, because you got to do certain things to attract certain pinatas.
Yeah. But those rabbits were adorable. I had so many of those rabbits. Yeah.
I love the worms. I bred them till they were mutating.
Till they were...
You never done that?
No, I've never done that.
They
I
grow
just think about
fangs
like
and
overbred.
wings and
Really?
yeah, you breed them
No,
enough.
I remember them getting wings. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
you
remember
inbreed
that.
them
Yeah.
essentially. The
Hey,
world.
man, you do what you do. That's why we got so many different types of dogs, right? Like,
Exactly. That's exactly how that works. Is there a game series you think has gotten better or worse over time? Halo has gotten a lot worse over the years. I would say Halo is in a dire state right now. Battlefield right now is kind of a
yeah, that was the first
decline.
one I thought.
You know,
It's kind of. Sorry.
like I think some people would say COD, but I would beg to differ because some CODs are up, some CODs are down. I can't say that that franchise is in decline because it still has, the big player base, right?
The
Like,
sales to back up, sort of
yeah.
thing. Yeah. It is kind of sad though that it seems like the major shooters we grew up with aren't doing too well. At least, like, it's opened up the door for all these other ones we're playing.
Mm.
But yeah,
We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, it takes one good game and everyone jumps back on the bandwagon.
yeah.
You guys hate Battlefield 2042, but it was literally number 2 for sales in the Battlefield franchise. Long term, it's not been good for them, obviously, but like
Yeah.
out the door, people bought it.
That's the craziest thing. Like, I don't want to go into it too much, but the sales part really bothers me that, like, a game can be considered successful. But, at the same time, it's undeniable that if you sell so many copies, well, they still got the money, so ha 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 in your face sort of thing. But, that, like, 2042, I think you would agree, is really kind of unsuccessful at the moment, like, quite a
Oh
bit,
no,
right?
it's a failure at this point.
Okay, cool. I didn't want
Yeah,
to go way too hard, but yeah, like, all right, I get
it's a
to say,
complete
yeah,
failure.
it's been a downright failure. I'm uber disappointed, but the idea that EA could turn around and be like, oh, well, look at our sales numbers, but
No,
whatever,
they
it
said in their
is the
investor
reality of
meeting
things.
that the sales numbers were not good. See, strong out the
Hmm.
gate, which is good, but long term, you need to have sustained
There's
sales.
nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's fair too, then, right?
Because like again, you guys, you say it sucks and blah blah blah, and you can look at the sales numbers at this point, not good. But if you look at those launch sales numbers, number 2 in the Battlefield franchise, not too shy of Battlefield 3.
Well, in the trailer. No, I'm
Yeah, the
joking.
trailer, but I mean,
Yeah.
it worked. People
It did
bought the
work.
game.
Yeah.
Millions of people bought the game. More than you would think bought the game. And it's factual, right? It's not like it's an opinion or anything like that. It's factual data that people bought that game. A lot of people bought that game.
Yeah.
But long term, it's become a failure because you need to keep players in your game in the modern era. You need them to buy it, and you need them to tell their friends to buy it, and then you sell them microtransactions and battle passes, and that's where the money is now.
Yeah.
I mean, look at COD. You guys joke about COD, but COD, even with its like paltry sales, $25 a Snoop Dogg. Hell, they've got Godzilla, and King Kong
Yeah,
in there.
they're
You can't
reining
tell me
in the
those aren't selling
dollars.
like
Yeah.
hotcakes. And that's like freaking hell. King Kong costs half the price of a COD game. Snoop Dogg, he costs, they all cost $25 or so. I think Canadian, maybe it's like 20 US, or maybe it's 25 US, I don't know, something like that. But it's like half the price almost of the full frickin' game just for Snoop Dogg. And I saw like, what, 50% of the population was using Snoops?
That's a lot of money. No, that's where I thought that, like, even COD, it's not a good example or whatever, because like you pointed out, COD sales numbers are still there. I do kind of wonder if that's by name alone, though, that, everyone knows COD. People will buy COD just to have the next COD, but it's
a
neither
party
here
game.
nor there. Yeah, exactly, right? But I do, like, we've done this spiel a million times, or at least I think I have, but it does totally make sense about, the microtransactions, that if I make a game and I can get 20 to 30% of the population to buy these microtransactions, I might even have more than half. I'm not giving obviously real numbers, but, if I have 70% of the population, like, what is this? I'm not going to pay for this, but I have that 30% that do. I'm going to make way more money than if I didn't have them. and just had the normal game.
They're called
I don't know.
whales.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how you explained that. That like even with War Thunder and that, when you buy the huge packs, that's even the bigger sales when people buy like the main things as opposed to someone who like $5 here, $5 there, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
This
actually really
game's
neat when you point that
resolution
out.
is bad on Series S. Yeah, it can be a little trickier there on Series S. Why didn't Skybot come in and slap that bot with a hit? What you doing there, Skybot? Maybe it'll come in later. Based on the trailer. Well, Cyberpunk had really impressive behind-the-scenes showing at E3 multiple times. Multiple times. I wonder if that didn't work because that user's on timeout. Let's see, another big update for 2042. I'm gonna be interested in 2042. Like, I'll give it another whirl for maybe a stream when they drop like a new map. Do I think they'll run out of ideas for COD? Nah, they'll just keep rebooting it over and over again. It works. People don't care that much. They just like the campaign doesn't really matter for COD. It's just like a new thing for you to fight in. I mean, hell, how many World War II CODs have we had, right? And it's like, different kinds of stories, but it's the same sort of thing over and over again, and that hasn't impacted sales at all. Yeah, they'll never run out of COD ideas. I'm actually like, I would have loved if they would have went a little bit more experimental, because I like to tell this. At one point, they were looking at doing Call of Duty Rome, but they thought doing non-guns would confuse the audience. And man, we are getting our asses kicked. Like 20 of us just spawned.
Right. Yeah. This is going to be really old, but you'll get it. But I kind of miss the old World War II CODs where it wasn't a story. It was just like some guy that, 1941, the German forces are attacking Tobruk, the Australian forces, and then you jump into the fight.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was really cool.
About being a regular soldier.
Just the regular
in the middle of a war.
Yeah. Cog in the machine.
I don't know. Again,
I like those
matter.
feelings in games. Sorry.
It's just another random COD adventure, and I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, COD is going to be a big thing going forward. I mean, I've been playing a lot of it. Obviously, stream it. We played a ton. It's a big brand, but like with it being first party, obviously this is going to be something I'm going to be playing for the rest of my life. Even more so probably once Xbox owns it, right? Oh, nice kill there. That's not you.
Thank you. Oh. You said that just as I shot some guy.
No. I thought that was you beside me, but no. But, like I was saying, with it being first party, this is going to be a very big thing going forward. I'm along for the ride, just like the Halo TV series. Just dealing with it.
Do you ever appreciate that, and they're not even COD games, but other games where, we totally blew that.
We got our asses kicked there, man. We had such good momentum off the bat.
Yeah.
Someone paid Skybot off? Yeah, exactly. Skybot's on a break. Hey, Skybot deserves breaks too. Old maps. We never did do a stream of Battlefield 2042's old stuff, like the Portal stuff.
Yeah, we kind of tested that a little bit, but that was it, right?
Yeah, like we never did like a full stream playing it. That would have been fun. I wonder if there's a dedicated community doing that.
The Bad Company 2 was really neat. I remember loving 1942, but that was so hilarious replaying those maps with you and realizing how bad they were, Like,
oh, yeah. That's funny. Ooh. Delete it. There's rumors that Techland's new fantasy RPG might have a partnership with Xbox. Ooh. And The Last of Us remake might be coming out this holiday. Well, I mean, it's probably going to coincide with the show, so I mean, that's not too shocking. Not too shocking at all.
Imagine a game coordinating with a TV show about it.
It's weird to do that. Wait, it really is weird. I'm excited about the show, though, because they're filming it here, guys, if you don't know that. They're filming it where we live. I need to email my HBO guy, because I believe they're wrapping up filming soon. maybe I can set up some kind of interview thing or something would be cool. I don't know. We'll see. I've been talking to him. He said wait a few months, so we'll see. I don't know. So how am I liking the update? It's neat. I mean, we haven't seen the new map yet, have we?
No, we haven't, sadly. I haven't seen the new map at all.
No, I haven't seen it pop up yet.
Yeah.
Is Russian Spy here wanting to join our group again? Are you in here, Russian Spy? Because the lobby filled up. I made a team, and everybody just jumped in this team. I take it your pal Dip too, because I haven't seen his name in a while.
Yeah, he probably had his own things to do.
Yeah, the beefier gun sounds. Kevin likes the beefy gun sounds.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering if you noticed it. It's way better. Like the 50 cals going at it, they sound a lot better. Obviously the 30-06 out of the M1 Grand, like it's bang bang, and there's the reloading sounds. Like when you can hear the spring when you push the clip down into the M1 Grand. Like I don't know, I love that.
I do not have many achievements in this game. They added 2 more, eh?
Did they?
Yeah, for playing.
Oh
on the
yeah,
map.
yeah.
The Last of Us
Town of
is
my
your favorite
babushka
PlayStation
or
series?
something like that.
I don't know what my favorite PlayStation series is. Let me think about that for a sec. I really like Ratchet and Clank, but I love the Horizon series. Huh. God of War is really good too. I'm a little.
I thought it would have been God of War. That's the one you hear about the most, at least for me.
Well, when I was younger, I liked Ratchet and Clank. And Sly Cooper I liked, but I don't even remember the Sly Coopers because it's been so long. I just think I kind of have a stronger history with the PlayStation, or not with the PlayStation, with the Xbox exclusives going way back, but Little Big Planet. I want to say Ratchet and Clank would probably be my favorite. Jack and Daxter was pretty cool. That is a hard one. You know what comeback I'm waiting for, though, on Xbox, Kevin, is the Lips franchise.
The Lips franchise? What's that one about?
You never heard of Lips?
No.
Alright, so during the 360 era,
Okay.
there was this franchise on Xbox. It was a big seller. There was 3-4 games for it. And it was called Lips. Do you know what Lips was about?
No. Yeah.
You want to take a stab at it? What do you think Lips was about?
Lips? Oh, man. Jeez. Plotting against people?
Karaoke.
Oh, it's a sing-along. Okay. Alright. Makes sense.
Yeah, they did a bunch of Lips games. Because, you know, PlayStation has SingStar. So Xbox had Lips, and they had these special microphones and everything for it. You know what else was really cool? And I'd love to maybe do a stream of this someday. I don't know how I'd set that up. I'd have to have people over to do it. Seen It. You ever played the Seen It games for 360?
I've heard of them, but I haven't played them.
They were so fun. Oh my god. Yeah. The Seen It games. I still have the little controller pads. That might be a fun stream someday to people over to do that. I'd love for that to come back. And yeah, like Lips. I mean, I like my karaoke stuff, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like the Lip series to come back. But did you never hear about that on Xbox? Never?
No, I've never heard of that. I didn't know Xbox had its own karaoke game.
Yeah, there was actually 3 or 4 games that came out over the course of the 360 in the Lips franchise.
I've never really sang on video games or whatever, other than like Rock Band, Guitar Hero when they did that. Yeah.
They got the current running series is called Let's Sing. I review that one occasionally, not on videos because you know you get freaking hammered for copyright. But no, I like the Lips games back in the day. I've got the box of old original Xbox games I bought. They've got Xbox. I'm assuming it's a precursor to Lips. Is Xbox Music Player or something like that. Yeah, you're waiting for Resistance to come back. You probably have to wait quite a while. But yeah, I do really like the Horizon series. Like, I love Ratchet and Clank. You know, there's a lot of heart in that series, but those Horizon games are pretty spectacular. Longer history with Xbox. See, that's the thing is, like, growing up, you know, I love my PS2. I had a PS1. You know, I played those a lot, but I didn't really play like the exclusives as much as like other people did, right? I was playing mostly like Battlefront or NHL and stuff, and you know, but I played the exclusives for Xbox. I played, you know, because I had an Xbox, a 360, the One. You know, I've got like literally a 20-year history with Xbox. Well, I guess it'll almost be 21 years now with Xbox, but like,
Crazy to think about, right?
yeah, it's freaking crazy. But you know, we had a PS1, we had a PS2. Hell, my first console was like the Super or the not the Super Nintendo, but the NES, and I had a Super Nintendo and I had a Sega Genesis. You know, and then eventually I bought like I had a GameCube. But you know, we had a PS1, we had a PS2, and 360, or no, the original Xbox. You know, I had that after a while. Like, I've got this long history with Xbox, and I just, like, I know the exclusives a bit better. Which is so funny, because obviously the PS2, you know, freaking huge-ass library. But with that huge-ass library, I was playing, I guess, mostly third-party at the time, which is interesting. But yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of how it goes, right? Did you ever have a Super Nintendo, Genesis, or anything?
No, but I had a friend that did, and I would go over and play. It's actually funny. I was basically a PC gamer growing up, and I played like StarCraft, Warcraft, Age of Empires. Like thinking about it, I mostly played RTSs. You know, even like Civ 2 and all that. Like that's all I really played. It wasn't until like Xbox when I got that. My first two games were Battle for Bikini Bottom and Star Wars Clone Wars, the one where you're in the tanks.
Classic.
But yeah, those were my first real ones, yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny? I finally found what I believe was the first video game I ever played. Somebody was posting it on Reddit. I took a screenshot of it. Star Wars Millennium Falcon CD-ROM playset. So I'm gonna show this up on the screen. So it's like a Star Wars Millennium Falcon thing that like attaches to your keyboard. But I've been wondering for like a decade what it was called. So Star Wars Millennium Falcon. That is the first time I remember playing a video game, other than Civilization 2. My father let me control an elephant when I was like 4 or something.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, my first memory of it that at least I can believe was my old man literally bought the PC and he came home with StarCraft and he threw that on because he was excited for it. But
so,
sorry, go for it.
The CD-ROM playset was an interactive video game released by Hasbro Interactive in 1998 for the Windows 95 operating system. It included a keyboard-mounted playset with Han Solo action figure that players used to play the Millennium Falcon. So my first time playing on a game, I was a few years old.
That's awesome, though.
Holy... like...
Oh, I'm thinking my memory, if it's when it came out, would have been 99, so I would have been 4. How old would you have been, roughly?
A few years.
Like, a few years? Okay.
I mean, at 98, right? Late 20s, guys, what can I say? But...
Right.
Yeah, and then Test of Time was also in 98, so... Yeah, I've been playing games literally my entire life. Which is hilarious to think about. But you know what's not hilarious?
Probably likes on the stream.
Yeah, getting people to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, the Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. Too much fun. But yeah, I literally saw on Reddit and I was like, that's what I've been looking for like a decade. Because I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, it was some kind of attachment with the Falcon to my keyboard.
Yeah.
That I got. And that's what it was.
No, that's hilarious, dude. You kind of made me flash. I wonder if you'd know this game, but it's another game I haven't thought of in forever. But it's Rebels versus the Empire, and you would it had like a list of planets, and you would build fleets, and you would throw them together, and they would kind of they would all be in a line, and you would select one ship to fire on another ship, and like if you're the Empire, you could build the Death Star and blow up a ship in one shot. Sort of thing.
It sounds like Empire at War, but it also doesn't sound like Empire at War.
Empire at War. Okay.
And Empire at War
just
was RTS or whatever.
uh,
Maybe someone in the
like-
chat knows what that is.
maybe you like totally made me flash back to that.
Right?
Like,
But it's just like, you know, sometimes it's just like people posting online, you just see something, you're like, oh my god.
I love those things that, exactly, right? Where it's just like a neuron fires in your head and you flash back to it. It's like, whoa, like.
I haven't thought about that in a long, long time. Let's see. You're tired of movie game PlayStation exclusives? I like the PlayStation exclusives. They do all feel very similar, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, though. They all review very well. They sell very well. That's what people like. I do think they need to get a bit more variety going at some point, if that makes sense. I would definitely like a little bit more within their lineup. I find that Microsoft and Xbox, they tend to do good multiplayer stuff and really suffer from single player. Whereas PlayStation absolutely just nails it in the single player, and they suffer a bit for multiplayer. But that's why they have good partnerships. You know, they pay for the timed exclusivity on stuff like COD, and, well, the marketing with COD and stuff and everything like that, which, you know, fills the gap. You know, Xbox is really only missing Battlefield from their lineup, and they'll own every shooter we actually care about.
All this, right?
Like, I don't know if you guys have ever thought about this, but, like, Microsoft literally owns the entirety of the shooter genre outside of Battlefield. It's nuts. Same with the Western RPG. They own, like, literally every Western RPG that we cared about. Okay, did we take that one? Where are we headed now?
Way so. You're on it with us right now. We're taking this point.
Oh, this is a position.
Yeah, this is the position. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see some comments here. He's lying. Lips was Larry pestering me. That's funny. You just started playing Crysis. I hope you enjoy them. Oh, you're playing the old Crysis. You might like the remasters. You remember playing Combat Evolved on your PS2? Is that because I messed up with something, or are you joking about something? You've been playing Forza since it was on a disc with Jet Set Radio Future. I got a video for the first Forza coming up here. Your first console was N64 and a Dreamcast. Mitchell had the N64, and my buddy... I don't know his name. He had a Dreamcast. Not a lot of people had Dreamcast. Yours was a Sega Master System with Alex the Kid built in? Dude. That's an oldie. Game has the best bullet physics? No idea. Mega Drive, Atari Television, has poor surge protection? What's the story behind that? Call of Duty, Vietnam, Korea. I mean, they can all dive into those. Arma at some point again tonight? No, but we will probably stream it again at some point. ATV Off-Road Fury. I remember playing that on the PS2. I got the OG ATV Off-Road Fury, which I believe is on Xbox as an original title, but I haven't done a video on that yet. Glad you like the thumbnail, Laurie. Empire at War or Galactic Conquest? Remember when games...
I gotta look that up.
Yep. The Jeremy McGrath game was cool? Like the 360 Jeremy McGrath off-road racing game? Or are you talking about an older one? But yeah, you should investigate that, Kevin. You figure that out.
No, I should. I just remember also, if this helps, in like the menu, it's like C-3PO and R2 standing there looking at you, and like you could invade planets, but it was like it would say the Empire has dropped blah 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 units, and then it would tell you that invasion successful, or so on and so forth, or oh gasp, the rebels have held off, you know.
We took it.
If I'm remembering this right, yeah.
It really does sound like Empire at War, but it also doesn't. Because I remember Empire at War being more ground troop driven. Oh my god.
If I'm remembering right, I don't think there was any. Yeah, I think it was all like worded for ground battles. It was mostly focused on space. If I'm remembering right.
You know, it's a real hoot. I don't know if anybody really watched this one too much, but I did a video where I went through old official Xbox magazines.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Because I was like, you know, because you have... Because I think they were from like a decade ago, like around Mass Effect 2 coming out. Because you could kind of be like, oh, this game became that game. They're like, oh, this rumored blah, blah, blah. And then it became like a later title game. Whereas like, oh, that one never came out, or that one became this. Very entertaining. Yeah. that was actually a really interesting video because you have the context of now, but reading something that was done in the past, where they're like, "Oh, what's this or what's that?" Very entertaining. Sorry, it's a very fun little thing to put up there.
Oh, sure.
Tough trucks. Didn't the new ATV game get delayed? I'm kind of looking forward to that one. There's always this like warm feeling I have for the ATV, or ATV versus ATX, or something. What is it called? AX versus MTV versus AX, or MX versus ATV? That franchise. Yeah, that one. Sorry, it's like freaking acronyms up the ass.
Yeah.
But that one I always have like nostalgia for because again I played it like back on like the PS2 in the day, and it's been so many years, man. I just I can't even believe how old I am sometimes now. I can climb this fence.
Some guy with a shotgun. Shotgun's really neat in this one. Sorry.
Oh yeah, the trench gun you guys were saying.
Like I was telling you. Yeah, it really like gears Nasher effect, like the way people.
You fried your old consoles in the thunderstorm. Oh, so that's what it was about. Because I was wondering, the guy was like, they had poor surge project. Oh my god, I just saw a guy's arm. Dude, there's somebody's arm just here. Like a little
might
bit
be mine.
Out of it.
No, sorry.
I wish he was giving me a thumbs up. That would be pretty funny.
Make that the next thumbnail for this game?
Yes, the arm. That's too dangerous, Oh, my review for Halo Episode 9 should be out. I had to... Because you're not really supposed to show blood on your thumbnails. I had to, shop out the blood on Master Chief's face.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah. So I guess that video's out. I should actually probably just quickly drop a note thing on that one. Anyways, we could talk a bit about the episode. I wasn't a fan. I didn't like that episode.
You were saying, I'm so scared to watch it. I haven't watched the last two. And the gal really wants to, but yeah. And the one spoiler, we don't have to go into it obviously, but I just don't believe they have the nerve to do that.
Yeah, I did
all the way
not
through.
Like the ending
I don't
that
buy
episode.
it, dude. There's no way. Do you think they're actually going to follow through with that, or what?
Nah,
right? It's impossible. Yeah. Anyways,
I'm trying to give us a good spawn point. How the hell did our teammates? Did they spawn at our initial spawn post, or?
They dropped an airhead for us, so we got the jump on the next spot here. This is actually going really well.
Okay, because I'm gonna have to spawn back all the way where we've been and haul ass for 20 minutes here to get over there.
Someone might get a garrison up for you here.
I don't know. I'm walking. I'm hoofing it now. I got a kilometer.
You're the legend we need, man. It's undeniable.
I'm gonna lightly jog over there.
Lightly jog.
It's like I'm not even in a war. What's a game I skipped school for? I never skip school for a game. I actually went to almost every single class. I very rarely was ever sick. Quite largely, I was a very good student. I did very well with my grades. Grade 12, I kind of just went off the rails, though, which is fun.
That is definitely what you should do for school.
Yeah.
If I could, I skipped when my parents let me stay home when I was really young the one time to play Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Nice.
Yeah, I may have faked a little bit of a sickness with it. I can't remember, but
yeah. One day, I was actually sick, and I went to my grandparents, and I played PGR3 and NHL 07.
Right?
But I was really sick.
Yeah. I was late for class a couple times because my one buddy in junior high lived really close to the school. So we would just walk over to his place for lunch. And we literally had a time for a Chell game. And every now and then I would be late to class because it would be one more.
One more game.
Yeah, one more, yeah.
No, but largely I was always... I think they got rid of the stutter in this game. I think they actually fixed the performance. Just wanted to put that out there because I'm in a city area and I'm not noticing any stuttering. We haven't had any all night, which is nice.
Are you having fun with this one tonight, or same
It feels
experience?
a lot better. It's in a much better state, I would say. I kind of almost want to re-review this one. It's a lot better.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, they've improved things quite a bit, actually. I'll give them that. But yeah, no, never really skipped too much. This is a pretty good student. I did foods class. There was this one gal that I always kind of like. Occasionally, we would, do our food stuff, and we could kind of skip a bit, which is interesting. Yeah, that one gal. Which was
That one gal. Hey, that's what
I don't even think you did know that one. One of the Haleys.
There's too many Haleys.
There's too many.
It's a generic name. I remember the one time you brought up an Ashley, and it was like, oh god, which one?
Yeah, which one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, that one she was a little bit more bad than I was, but yeah, we would skip and go to like 7 stuff, which is funny. And we had the highest rating. We were the teacher's pet, apparently.
Oh, really? I like that.
Yeah.
There was a teacher I had that was actually my landlord
What?
while I was in high school. Yes, isn't that crazy, right?
What are the odds of that?
The foods teacher, yeah, and I had one of the guys on the
foods teacher.
The foods teacher.
The lady?
You know who I'm talking about? The lady, yeah.
Yeah, we were her
was
her
my
teacher's
landlord.
pets in the class.
No way. That's awesome. Yeah, she was my landlord, dude.
Damn. She must have been doing
Right?
pretty well to be
She's doing very well. Her husband's like a plumber and
Oh,
all
okay.
that. So yeah. Yeah, I love that plumber is one of those jobs where it's like, oh yeah, they got
you're
money.
good.
Yeah, you should move the outpost up here, good sir.
I will
could.
definitely be doing that as soon as the timer
Wonderful.
is good to go. Yeah.
Good. Awesome. But what was it? I had one of one of my friends on the football team be like, "You're welcome." And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, I guess he was really liked by that teacher as well in that foods class. And he said that she literally came up to him and asked, like, hey, I noticed I have the same name as my father. So when they applied and I was in the class, she noticed the same name and kind of put 2 plus 2 together and asked him, like, what kind of a guy I was, like, would I be, like, wrecking the house or anything and that? And he was like, no, like, Kevin's, like, uber calm, because I am. You know what I mean? He's like, he's just gonna hang out or whatever. So I guess that, yeah, I guess that I don't know how much that helped or whatnot, but I kind of like that joke when he was like, "Yeah, no, you're welcome," or whatever. So,
Dude, that is
Yeah.
funny. But no, we did that. I always kind of liked that gal, but a little too crazy for me.
no, there are some gals like that where it's like there was one gal that was almost my girl next door thing. Yeah, and she lived in the basement suite, and she would come up and so on and so forth. Not too many details, but I had a great time. Sorry, no,
Kevin,
I
you
had
can't
a
talk
great-
about that stuff.
yeah, sorry. But like we had a grand old time. Actually, really funny story with her for you later, if I remember. But like we weren't in a like big relationship, and she left. And like they obviously moved, and I didn't keep in contact. And like I was talking to my old man, or whatever, and he was like friends with her father. And I mentioned that, oh yeah, like I was like getting really sweet with that gal, and he was like, oh, thank God you like didn't make it a big thing, like she was a bit of a troublemaker, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It just reminds me of that.
I never knew why I had that thing, but there was a couple of gals where I'm just like, oh geez, on reflection.
On reflection, yeah, right. And you're kind of like, maybe good that one didn't work out or whatever, right? Like
She was nice though. She did when I bought the Connect. She actually really was like, oh, asking all about that and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of curious about it, and I was like, oh, that's nice to take that initiative. I never forgot that. But let's see. I mean, I think we actually texted a bit too, because I didn't text too many people. Let's see. It's confusing. You think the order is Motocross Madness 1 and 2 ATV Off-Road. Okay, that's too much for me. I'm pretty learned for a youngin'. Well, I try my best. Try to be educated, what can I say? A little bit sharp sometimes, but it's not always for my best. Senior skip day, I don't think we ever had that. Rest in peace to the people that took days off for Cyberpunk. I mean, if you were on a next-gen console, it really wasn't too bad.
I took a day off work for Battlefield 5.
Battlefield 5.
I love the Battlefield
I was
1.
working in an office at one point, right, when I was like
Yeah.
kind of finishing my schooling or whatever. Didn't really like it, so I left that place.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I was talking about taking a month off or a few weeks off for the MCC.
Whoa. Okay.
That tank is a problem.
Okay, yeah.
Kevin was chilling with Jesse on the playground. I don't think Kevin ever really interacted.
I didn't
with
get
Jesse.
along with him. No.
Oh, you
I
didn't get
was
along
actually,
with him.
oh no, sorry. Actually, I that's the wrong term. I didn't know the guy like at all. I like when Sam started dating him and they got in really well. I was kind of like, who's this short, skinny guy? Sort
That
of thing,
situation
you know.
pissed me off.
I know. Yeah, I thought that was crazy or whatever, and like it was that connection, two different sides of a coin. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing being like, oh yeah, you know, I'm interested in this gal, and then just being like, oh no, she's not interested in that.
And then scoot. You know,
Scoot.
what was that? Like,
It was like the Dark Knight Rises when Talia like stabs Batman in the back, and he's like showboating. He's like, oh yeah, you know, we connected over the break, and I was just like, you motherfucker.
yeah, right.
I was sitting there, I was like, congrats, good for you guys. It's like I'd be happy for him or something. I was like, you motherfucker.
Right. Like,
I don't think I've ever been so like blind. Well, I get blindsided sometimes, but man,
if
was
I
that.
had, well, sorry, I was just thinking, if I had to guess based off of absolutely nothing, I almost feel like he told you to like, oh, there's nothing there, so he could slide in.
He
you know,
definitely
yeah, like
100%.
total cheese.
Timeline wise, oh yeah, because I was working on that, and I was finally, you know, the group were like, oh, who are you talking to and stuff. I'm like, I'm talking to this gal, and they're like, oh, cool, and then he's just like, yeah, no, don't go for that. She's totally into this other guy. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I really trusted him. That was
too bad, eh? Yeah, she's totally into this other guy. That other guy was,
Yeah.
no.
And then like less than a month later, I was like, are you kidding me?
It'd be right. Like,
I was like, you. He always just like shoves that in my face too. Every chance he gets. Drives me nuts. Anyways. That was like a decade. Well over a decade ago, so.
yeah.
Actually, no, it was about a decade ago, right? Anyways. Doesn't matter at this point. I don't care. Probably wouldn't have been a good situation anyways. Let's see. Even with the sprint, it feels like you're moving at a snail's pace. But it's like I'm doing it for a light jog. Your first computer schooling was... What happened? Oh, 2001. Yeah, I got it. Am I gonna do Sniper Elite 5? Yeah, we got a review code for Sniper Elite 5. Kevin and I are working on it. Story time with Kevin. Yeah, preload Sniper Elite 5. It's like 80 gigs. The girl next door.
I'm glad you gave me that one. The heads up, like,
Yeah.
it's a big game, yeah.
It's been a while, guys. You know the drill. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool.
Brutal.
Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. Okay, I just keep getting shot by this freaking tank as I try to cross this road.
I switched to AT. I want to try get him in the side.
Good luck.
Right?
I don't know.
I saw this guy in the doorway.
I love bringing up these memories because it's been like a decade or something. And don't worry, guys. These people, they don't watch the stream or anything. They don't care what I do.
Yeah. I do love, like, bringing up some of those stories that I was talking to one buddy, and it was totally random scenario, but he was talking about, like, how one guy was having a gal problem, and he, like, literally brought it up or whatever to her, and I was, like, sitting there thinking, like, man, it's been, like, 10 years, you know, if I had an issue with someone from high school and they're still like, oh, it's Kevin, I'd be like, let it go. Like, we're not even the same people, you know? Well, like, none of us are the same people, or at least I would hope not. You know, like, hopefully you've developed and changed personality in some way, you know, over how many years.
All I know is that dude's sus.
Guys, that's hilarious.
Just like timeline wise, I was like, dude. I wonder if he had a good chuckle about that after. Has Kevin ever partied with Jesse? I think, didn't you just say that you didn't really
No, I've never interacted with them. It was kind of funny because you and me had some of the same friends, but we never really ended up in a lot of the same scenarios, which is kind of funny.
Crossover, but no crossover. High school's, there's lots of
Yeah.
people in high school.
Yeah, there's tons of people, right? And yeah, there's lots of different groups. What was actually quite amazing was like when you would bring up that like, oh wow, I hung out with so and so, or I dated so and so, and someone would be like, oh no way, I went to school with them, or
Yeah.
yeah, all that.
Okay, we need a better... I'm gonna try this other spawn.
Okay.
We are not getting ground here. We are not getting ground. This is just like... Oh, man. I don't even think I would have the mentality or the savageness to be like, oh, no, don't go for this, and then just, like, bring it up to your face, like, a month later.
Oh, hey, it's brutal, man. That's where it totally makes sense. Like, especially high school love, if you will. It's very cutthroat. Probably up there with like politics for the scheming,
It's like a freaking TV show drama, like a CW show. I mean, it worked out for him.
Yeah.
Oh, put down the base and I just get blown up. Missed to steal your gal. I mean, she was never my gal to be stolen from, but it was just like, yeah, it was very funny because we went to a parent teacher or whatever, and she was the guide, and also my mother and my sister were like, dude, you gotta get that gal. She's all over you. And I was like, oh, and I was trying to text her and talk to her. I think when we went to the Olive Garden one time, she was very fancy because she was managing that stuff anyways. But I was just like, okay, yeah, no, cool. Because I always thought she was, I think she had like a lot of people that were intrigued. I believe that was the case. But I was kind of just like, I don't know, maybe it'd be cool anyways. And then, yeah, all that stuff happened. When I first told that Jesse story, it was hilarious. Where he's coming out with the acoustic guitar, doing Wonderwall. Am I going to review the Quarry? Hopefully. Hell Let Loose has best balance of accessibility but strategic tactical elements. Sure, dude.
Oh, this is amazing. No, sorry.
What?
No, I was just saying, Hell Let Loose is amazing. I figured. No, sorry.
Yeah, I just remember like the really awkward high school because it was like I was hanging out with basically her because we had the same spare. And I just had to hear about their problems like every day, and I was just like, I don't care.
I don't care. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, you ever get someone that's like really sad, and it's just like you're not a good like person at comforting people?
I've had that, like when I told you that. Well, I've had awkward moments or whatever, like
overrun.
I don't want to. I guess I don't want to go into it, but like, I don't know. I don't like when dudes get really sad around me.
Oh, Kevin, you need to support your bros more. It's the 2020s. Open your heart, you cruel old man.
I don't know.
Open your Costco membership card.
If I let them in, grab a hot dog, right?
Yeah.
There's that one buddy I told you about at the party when he didn't get this gal and he was literally crying about it, and I wanted to like run away, but you're stuck like, oh, it's okay. That's why I love the Master Chief thing. With the pilot, when he's like, oh, I've done so much wrong. I was such a coward. And Chief is like, yeah, it's all right. And he's like, no, it's not. Or whatever. And it was like, oh, my God. Like, I so connected with Chief at that point of like, oh, come on, dude.
Just a big tough guy just standing there. Everyone.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yeah.
Did you sit down and have a heart to heart?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's what kills me in the show is that like the Master Chief in the show is just like nothing, like, because like again, it's all in the review, and I don't want to like spoil anything, but there's like a point where it's like, if you were the real Master Chief, you could have handled the situation by yourself.
So that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's the one thing kind of missing. Is that Chief is in my line very, he's like. In the games and that, he's one-liner king.
Yeah.
Like...
You don't give a damn.
No.
This Chief cares for some reason. They should have stuck that chip back up his ass. Ugh. Star Wars Millennium Falcon CD-ROM playset. God. I can't believe there's a page about this time. Do you think I can, like, download this and play it in the modern era? Oh, there's, like, a video you can play. I can't believe I was into Star Wars for that long.
They were literally years and years and years. It's like engraved into your life, sort of thing.
Like, seriously, though. Like, literally, I would have been, like, a few years old playing this freaking Star Wars.
Well, that's what's neat about Star Wars, though, as it expands multiple generations. I still love the point that my old man said that when he first watched it, and maybe this is the other experience, but he said, like, our like grandparents' generation and that, for the most part, thought it was lame. It was fairy tale stuff, and adults really shouldn't be into that.
Probably was.
Or whatever. Right?
It's for kids.
Yeah,
George Lucas has been very clear about that Star Wars is for kids.
Kids, yeah. Well, what I've heard the story or whatever when the one guy was like, "So how'd that Star Wars project go?" And George Lucas told him that, "Well, I think I just made a child's movie or something like that." Yeah, I've heard that before, but I don't know. It just basically the old man was laughing that like what was considered like child stuff and that none of them were into it. From that generation forward has really been pointed out as one of the all-time favorite series. Like, obviously not everybody likes it, but you can't deny Star Wars is beloved amongst, most of the people.
Yeah, it's a multi-generational thing. I was talking with, with one gal there, and it was like, oh, we're a couple nerds for liking Star Wars, and I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, like, it's... Everybody's into it. Well, with comic books, too, I love that with Marvel, and I've heard a couple people bring it up that, like, comic books go back to the 90s, was nerdy.
Oh, comic books are lame, Kevin. Comic book movies.
Comic book movies, well, but even the idea, though, like, no one was... The new Superman movie, which was watched, was not an all-time top 10 movie list, Oh, man, I can't wait to see the next one, where... like, even the... I don't know, Rick and Morty's joke when Morty wants to go see the new Marvel movie and Beth's all like, all right, what Marvel piece of blah, 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 are you guys all losing it over this time, like...
That's funny. Hydro Thunder is playable. Wasn't there a pod... Yeah, there's Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer. I've done a video on that one. That's available on, like, every platform. Costco. I'm gonna have to take your gal to Costco, Kevin.
I think you should. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of scared if you take her to Costco, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up getting a card.
Yeah. You guys will embrace the Costco.
Yeah.
It will happen. Costco hot dog. You want to get an ice cream?
Alright.
You can have both. It's only $4 for the hot dog and the pop and the ice cream. The Skywalkers have been in the streams. Oh, haven't been in the streams. We had Skywalkers. What would Kevin do if Mall Kiosk Dude started flirting with this gal? I think Kevin has a lot of confidence that he doesn't care.
I have an extreme amount of confidence. I don't know. It might be my excuse to get out of 11 years. No, I'm joking. Sorry.
It's too confident. That's when it gets you, is when you assume things. That's always been my like big crutch. It's just been like, whenever I assume something is when things go horribly wrong.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Funny. I just my one buddy that he's a good friend of mine. We go out and hang out a lot or whatever. Next to my airsoft buddy, had a little more to the story. Ooh, but he's really bad with like. He's talking to a gal and all of a sudden he's like texting her all the time, and I just keep telling him that, like, dude, chill. Like, I don't know, in my time, the relationships that didn't work out for me, like, especially in high school, when I was like way overbearing and like, oh, hey, I want to be around you all the time. And then the relationship that worked was, I guess
Every
like
person
I,
is different.
no, they're 100%. I think all things. I preach it all the time that everything is on an individual case, right?
The
But
slow burn,
so
though, as you're
yeah,
saying, is supposed to be slightly more effective. But if you're
right.
all
I've
both guns blazing, it's, you know,
I guess
I like to
it's
say it's only annoying if one side finds it annoying. This is a terrible spawn. We are screwed.
it's yeah, we're getting trapped there. That's hilarious.
It's all perspective.
Yeah.
Can't
No,
believe you
that
lost
is
that.
fair. I kind of thought of it myself for my own case though, is you need to seem like just let it happen.
Mysterious.
Well, I don't know, just be cool about it. Literally, just try to be as cool as you can about it, and literally the meh, whatever sort of thing. But at the same time, you can't seem too disinterested because you gotta show her you love her, right? But yeah, I don't know.
That's the thing, though.
For
It's
me,
random
being
again.
way too into it hasn't worked. No, you're 100% right. What has worked for me, it may not work for someone else. And there might be someone out there who's like, oh, we're lovey-dovey all the time, and we've been dating for 20 years or married or whatever. So, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Different people, different strokes. Kevin is awesome. There you go, Kevin. Somebody said you were awesome.
Thank you. I don't know.
It was not awesome. It's losing that goddamn position and not capturing these
Position, right?
ruins.
We were in behind. We're making this push here, though, if we can get in.
How long
that's
have
a
we been
couple grenades.
fighting for this frickin' spot, dude? There's only 6 minutes left in this match. Shouldn't we just be
I
playing
love
defense,
this.
or do we need to win?
No, we need to win.
Yeah, it'll be on Xbox. Groovy. Groovy.
One time, did I ever tell you when I was working at Sev, and there was this one person? I've just said groovy before or whatever, and there was this older person. They're like, "Oh, hey, can I get a blah 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 pack of smokes?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, here you go." And he was like, "Here's your change," and he was like, "Here's the money." I was like, "Groovy," and he looked at me. He's like, "I'm not that old."
I'm not.
I was like, "Oh, yeah," and I'm sitting there thinking like, "Oh, okay." You know
Dude,
what I mean? Like, I'm just saying things, but yeah.
you know what just leaked?
What?
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh Jesus! Hey, didn't someone ask when an Elder Scrolls game was being released? Right.
Oh. Yeah. Cause I don't think the Switch has the special edition, doesn't it? I think it has like a weird retro version of the old game. The other thing is like Xbox, why are you releasing these games on other platforms?
You don't like that?
No. Xbox has an issue where they need to start getting stuff on the
Focusing
Xbox
on
platform.
themselves?
I know it's about money, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, I just died pulling the pin on a grenade. I wonder how many people I get killed here.
You gotta like betray the whole team. Are we taking? I feel like we're not gonna take this. We got like 6
I
minutes.
don't
left
think
in
we're
this.
gonna take it either. Yeah.
I find your lack of faith disturbing, but no, I really don't think we're getting this. Like, we are on a standstill here. I haven't even touched the position yet. Can't get Starfield out this year? Don't worry. Here's Skyrim again.
That's funny.
Ooh. I can't even, man. Like, how many times can they re-release it? Kevin is from the 60s, a Canadian hippie. Ooh.
Ooh. That's so funny, because, like, growing up, I always kind of thought that, like, oh, I connect with a lot of those hippies, but then there's some of these things that have come up where I almost feel like I was, like, I don't know, a little more with, like, the tucked-in shirt guys, or whatever. I don't know. It depends. Maybe I am a hippie. I don't know. No.
Hard to say.
It's hard to say. Yeah.
Yeah, did this game add like crazy dismemberment or something? I don't remember it being so graphic.
Yeah, it's in there. One of my favorites was I spawned in the one time, and there's this guy, and he literally in game chat was like, alright, I'm gonna go forward, in like a movie. As soon as he jumped out, he got direct hit by his Sherman, and he exploded. I got the clip of it. It was so hilarious.
Good comedic bit. They announced Greedfall 2 today, guys, if you didn't see that one. I'm kind of excited. Because Greedfall is a little RPG game I always try to suggest to people, so I'm kind of glad that it justified a sequel, I guess you would say. Because I didn't know if it would get one or not, but yeah, I guess it was a big enough deal. I'm like, yes. Now we're just waiting for Kingdom Come 2 for Kevin to be satisfied.
Absolutely. Like, which was game of the year for 2022? And I was like, Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come. I don't know if it would come out this year, but I feel... Oh, we're contesting this. I feel like it's going to get announced. Did we get overtime in this?
So, if I was... I think in this game mode, and it depends on our manpower level.
Yeah.
So, wondering, for the rules, if I was to say my favorite shooter, if Hell Let Loose was released last year, would this be my favorite shooter of 2021?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, this is... Was this an early access, or did it release on Steam even sooner?
Oh, you know what? That's completely fair, yeah, because this has been out since, like, 2018, technically.
Yeah, because everybody's always like, oh, Flight Sim. You know, it's like, it's called Flight Sim 2020, because it came out in 2020. It's not a... You know, everybody's like, oh, but the Xbox released in 2021. I'm like, it's the same game. You know, you count the first release. At least I do, but, you know. You know, we're not taking this at all. But it has been a while again, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time, lots of fun. Too much fun? Probably. Who's to say? I think I'm to say it, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Turn-based game.
Like the stream and subscribe. Tell us if it is the best experience you've ever had.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm trying to keep up on all these announcements and stuff. I'm just wondering what the comments are on the review for the Halo show. Seeing what people are thinking about.
From what I've seen, because every now and then I kind of want to see like what blah blah blah's article says. And I've seen a lot of negativity.
Yeah.
So
I would have loved it if we got to the point where, like, I mean, my reviews actually did pretty well week on week. It would be cooler if we could all watch it and then we could do like a chat together. How's the Tinder game going? Not great. I think I have more luck on Hinge. Play Greedfall.
Oh, we might get this. Manpower.
Expectations are too high. I don't know. I was connected with one gal on Hinge, but she doesn't want children, so it's not really a go.
Yeah, sorry. I get that.
What?
Sorry. I just think that's funny. I've heard that before, and it's like, yeah, no. Sorry.
Yeah,
I would like to start a family at some point, yeah.
Other than that...
Well, I can't believe we got that.
I mean, I get connections occasionally.
Very nice.
We got a 30-minute... Oh, what the hell is this guy doing here? Got a 30-minute timer increase. Yeah, a lot of people are pissed off about what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of comments, people saying they are shocked by that ending.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't buy that that's what they're gonna follow through with. It seems impossible.
Yeah, but a lot of people are saying that.
Yeah, there's no way. You know what? I even called that. I've watched them do that. You know, and then blah blah blah. You know, yeah.
Because again, we're not spoiling things, guys, but there's a pretty shocking directional change that they do at the end of the episode. Pretty shocking. Genuinely could not believe it. I mean, they did allude to it multiple times, and if there's one thing I know about this show, is if it shows you something, it's pretty straightforward.
It's happening, yeah. I just don't buy it. How could you do that? Like,
hey man, there's a lot of like, what?
You're
gonna have to watch it and catch up, and then we're gonna have to do a stream and just like kind of break down the
go over it.
You know, just kind of like go episode by episode, because there was a lot of like truly weak episodes, a couple really good ones. Like it's honestly the most disjointed TV show I've ever watched. Like, usually it's like, oh, this show sucks, or oh, this show's great, or oh, this show's okay. But Halo is like, some were good, some were terrible. I think it needs to be tightened. I think they need to, like, remove some episodes and just make it a tighter series. That probably would help.
Fair. Like, what we could talk about is, like, episode 2 and 3, to me, blend into, like, the same episode.
Kinda.
You know, like, the whole, like, Chief doesn't trust Halsey.
Get out of here.
They're looking for the artifact.
There's a
Like,
lot
I feel
of
like that was
lingering
really...
in the first half. And by the end of the show, like, nothing really happens. I would say, like, progressional-wise, like, the second season is basically probably going to be what the end of the first season should be like, at the pace they're going. It's awkward. It's honestly really, really awkward, and I'm not spoiling anything for you guys. He didn't eat the Costco hot dog, right? Oh my god, okay, so there's this game coming out called, or coming up for a video at some point. I think it might be a while off. It's called Aeon Drive, and your character in the game is collecting hot dogs. It's like...
That's the point?
Yeah. It's kind of... Well, it's not the point of it, but it's like, it's something you do, and she's like, oh, gotta grab the hot dog, and I was like, oh, it's the Costco... I love that anytime I see a hot dog in a game, it's like I'm referencing that. I'm like, it's the Costco hot dog. I get a kick out of it. Caught himself in his suit. Yeah, the Spartans just, like, refuse to wear their suits. There's, like, this portion of the episode where they're in a ship and it's like, the ship's falling apart. And I'm like, wow, maybe it'd be a smart idea to put on those airtight space suits you have. Oh my god. Like, I just, like, I can't even sometimes with that, man. I can't even. Oh, that armor review is doing pretty good. Good. Excellent.
We got an airhead in the back if you want to spawn here.
Ooh, we do have an airhead in the back, don't we? Thank you very much. Damn, that armor like video, that live stream did so fire for me.
Was it huge? That's good to hear.
Yeah, it was very, very big.
Probably that many people thinking about Arma.
Didn't Cortana state in the past episode that she can't do that? Yeah, she did. But she could if something finale or final happened to him. She could. So that's what happened there. Costco hot dog. Yeah. And I really just did not enjoy that episode. Like, what are they doing? The CGI was atrocious. Oh my god, it looked like crap. Ugh. It was like a cartoon animation thing. It's like, ugh. Because it's weird, you know, when they first attacked, right? You know, when, like, the jackals and stuff first attacked? That looked pretty good. But this next one
that
was, like,
whole
all green screen. Sorry.
Really, that the battle in, what was it, episode 6 was awesome. Like, I don't know, I feel like people would be like, oh well, there's no deepness to the plot, yada yada yada, this and that, if you just made an action show, like action after action. But that almost made me think that's what it should have been. But, oh yeah, balance, but like, I don't know, man, like almost every second episode should have featured a battle like that. Like, you know how much people would rave over this show even if they kept the exact same storyline they were doing right now?
Exactly.
I think, you know, yeah,
trickle in some action here or there. My favorite episode though was the one where there wasn't really much action. It was more like intrigue and character driven, but like the story writing and the plot just wasn't good enough to really push that. Can I shoot a guy through a wall?
Yes, you can wallbang.
Because I see his toes sticking out.
I'm pretty sure you can wallbang at least.
The reload was so long, I watched a guy go in front of me and I could have shot him, but I had to reload. But yeah, I saw this guy's legs dangling through the wall and I'm like,
we could take this right here. Win it.
I think we are taking this right here. Is he dead? Oh, freaking hell. Episode 7.
I gotcha.
Try. Which one was episode 7? Red versus Blue reboot. I never really followed that stuff too closely. I like the what was it? The PSAs they did. Those were always fun. Those were always fun. Actually, I think my favorite Rooster Teeth video was the Connectimals one. Cinnamon, no! But I think once his name went off the deep end, so they deleted all those videos. But it was like they threw in Connectimals into something. Like they combined Cabela's Hunt and Connectimals. So they're in the forest. He's playing with like this bear. He's like, it's like oh, and then all of a sudden it's like Cabela's Hunt, and the bear's like gnawing at him. He's like, cinnamon, no. It's just like, oh, I love that. I'm going the wrong way. I think I got us a stellar outpost.
You got a great outpost. Oh, it's great. I tried spawning on it. I got grenaded.
I die a lot in this.
I get too
Have a good
hyped when we're in like a great position to capture it all, you know?
Yeah. You're having DayZ flashbacks? That should have been during the Arma stream. Killed in action. Does anyone actually revive anyone in this?
Less and less as time goes on. It's actually hilarious. There was one lobby I was in, and the one guy literally said in the officer chat, remember when people used to play medic?
Used to play it. Do you have to be a medic class to revive people?
Yes, you do, yeah.
Alright. I do the commanding, so I guess that's not my thing in this, is it?
I could take a look. You know what the funny part is? There's even a medic in our squad.
Is he the dead guy?
He might be the dead guy, yeah.
Oh, episode 7 was Quan. Oh, that was terrible, man. The Quan episode was the worst of the series. Just terrible. You know, so many people were telling me it was like...
storyline is not needed.
No, it's it's worthless. No resolution to it this season either, which is weird. But, like, a lot of people were like, oh, it's good that Quan's there because she's a strong female character, and the show doesn't have that. And I'm like, oh,
what about that
Halsey,
Kai girl?
Cortana, Miranda, Parvati. Yeah. You know, like, Kai.
No, that's actually a really weird comment. There's lots of strong female characters
Diverse
in it.
female characters, right?
Characters, yeah.
Hell, Miranda's
actually
probably
Miranda
one of the best
and Halsey,
characters in the whole show. That's like a strong female lead. Quan is your choice, not any of those others.
I wonder if that was a developer or a writer trying to like defend it or something, you know?
I couldn't. There was a few comments. I feel like I'm being astroturfed on my reviews or something, where they're like, "Oh, they need the diverse, strong female character that Quan is," and I'm like, "Are we watching?"
Like they already have that.
Show?
Yeah. That's
like,
funny.
Like, dude.
No, and it's so sad because like it's not even like Quan herself, because the first episode they had her, she wasn't bad.
Fault. It's her storyline is useless. You know, it's like
yeah.
You know, I don't like. I feel bad for the actress because she's not doing a bad job with her role, but it's just like they're not giving her anything to really do that's worthwhile. Oh, we lost our outpost. How many episodes are left? That was the last episode tonight. 9 episodes. And then season 2 has been confirmed, so we're getting a season 2 no matter what. And it's the biggest show, one of the biggest shows week on week for streaming in like the world. It's like the top 5 usually week on week. And it's by far the biggest thing Paramount has ever done with their streaming service, so we are probably getting a lot of Halo seasons.
More of it.
Yeah.
That thing we keep leading to, I just hope they don't follow through with that. That would kill it for me.
That would definitely be like the pits of the pits. But I'm along for the ride now, Kevin. I'm reviewing this show. I'm dealing with it. I thought we were gonna win this. We've, you know.
Oh, we got that last one in literally the last overtime, you know.
No, but it looked like we were really... Is that an enemy tank right there?
Yeah, this one looked like it was gonna finish, right?
Yeah. But yeah, use your Paramount Plus 30 days and just watch it all and stuff. And it's like, oh man, I don't know. I love all the other people though that are all like, oh, these metrics are wrong, or it's just all the free people using Paramount Plus. I'm like, it doesn't matter though. Metrics are metrics for streaming, no matter how they get them. But like, oh, just I don't know. Could it be worse? It would have been worse if it was a Netflix show. Like, I really like Xbox, honestly, and I don't think they'll ever do this. They should start up another, because they had one when the Xbox One launched, but they should start up another wing that handles video content for their IP. To do movies and shows. It's much smarter to do it all in-house than to like kind of distribute it. Like, you can make it for your own service, and then you can be like, oh, Netflix, you want to air our show and stuff, and they can do deals, but like, it would be much better if this was all done in-house. It's just like, it's awkward because you can't go into one place to watch all the Xbox stuff. Like Fallout is gonna be a TV show for Amazon. Paramount's got Halo. I think there's some other shows that are being shopped around too, but I think they should just do it in-house, quite honestly.
This is driving me nuts. Someone in our squad has anti-tank, and they're not doing anything about the tank in front of us.
That tank just got anti-tank. Literally
did it get
spawned 2 feet
anti-tank?
in front of the tank, and you're doing nothing, right?
Yeah, that's my big thing. It's like, how could you not spawn on your outpost and think, huh?
I should shoot this thing.
Right.
Ugh. Man. I just want this match to end. We've been like fighting like
in this fight, right?
battle. I don't know. I just like I love the idea of Xbox doing like movie stuff with all these IPs just so that they're easier. Like, just throw them in with Game Pass, and then be like, also on top of Game Pass, be like, okay, Netflix, you can pay to have access to this, license it out and stuff. I think that would be way smarter. Because I know it didn't work out because the Xbox One didn't have enough sales, but like, we all watch Netflix and crap on our TVs, right? Like, a lot of it.
Yeah.
And, I think it would almost be easier if, Halo the TV series was just included in Game Pass and we could just sit there and watch it together. That would be way nicer. Or like a Halo movie and something. Be like, oh, it's premiering on the Xbox, and you go, I'll watch it with Game Pass Ultimate, or otherwise you can buy it, or otherwise it's on, like, in the theaters or something. Oh, that would be nice. But I mean, it does cost money, but at the same time, it like adds extra value. And I don't know. It just leads into the thing where Microsoft needs to buy Costco, and they can roll the Costco membership in there.
Yeah.
And I can get my hot dog. You get one free hot dog a month with your Game Pass Ultimate subscription.
That
would
be hilarious, dude.
Yeah, the movies, the TV. Okay, we are taking this. We are taking Black Dot. It is ours, Kevin. We are mowing this down. The team's all here.
We're rushing in there. This has been a good team for tonight's match. There's been the couple streams we've done where it's like you end up on the wrong team, sort of thing.
You can see it. It's actually been a pretty balanced match, I would say, both ways. They held us down to like the last minute on that other one. This one, what is the time? There's 14 minutes left. We had half an hour. They've been doing pretty well. Ooh, Skybot striked again. Ooh, Skybot giving the warning.
Is that how you can tell when you've made it as a stream? Oh, we won victory! Hey!
Alright, so one more match?
Sure. But sorry, for my joke, is that how you can tell if you made it as a streamer, if the sex bots start bugging your stream?
I don't know. Do other streamers have the sex bots?
Wouldn't that be funny if it's just for you? Oh my god.
They just like what I'm putting out there. Yeah, I definitely need to get pushing more, like, maybe stream sponsorships would be nice. I mean, if the sex bots, like, I have value. They know what's up.
Just when you're pitching it, just be like, these sex bots believe in me.
Yeah, they know I've got the numbers.
It wouldn't make sense, because why would you waste your bots on someone with like one viewer? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you
To me,
wouldn't
it
spend
makes
the
sense.
time doing that.
Yeah.
I don't think. Wow, this video is off to a hot start there, Kevin.
What,
The
the
Halo
Halo one,
review.
or? Yeah, good, good.
Hmm.
How's the stream doing tonight?
Good.
Good, good.
I think it's doing well. Yeah, no, it's healthy. I guess the thing of just putting out as many videos as possible actually is the best method. Huh. It can still go
Well,
backwards. What can? Not the likes on the stream, so be sure to like the stream, subscribe, thanks, great donations, cool. Consider becoming channel member. Stalingrad!
hey!
Alternatively, the Patreon option. Stream it all the time. Lots of fun. This is what we've been waiting for, guys.
For real!
Finally.
Who do we got? Soviets or Germans?
Doesn't matter. We got
Soviets,
Stalingrad.
hey. Alright.
I created an infantry team.
You are a baker, I'd assume?
Yep. Was the Angry Bird stream I did sponsored? No, occasionally I'll do these Minecraft plays. And it might sound silly, but some of these Minecraft videos that I do those little streams on have been like super popular. The reason I do them as a stream is so that I can just get them done without having to edit them. You know, it's kind of like, it's not a lazy thing, but I've done it before. I did one for the Disneyland. You know, I did a Disneyland stream, and that one. What did that one do? Oh, I can't see that because I'm on the freaking mobile app. Yeah, I get some pretty popular Minecraft streams. But you'll know when they're sponsored. I'll be popping them up. Let's see, I've done, yeah, we did Disney World. There was a Disney World stream. There was baseball one, my Minions stream. That one did 150,000 views. That was pretty big. So, you know, like, it's basically a way for me to do the map really fast without having to film it and edit it. I could just stream it. But when you have an issue where one of the maps kind of like bugs out, it's just like, oh crap. So I just ended that because I was not happy about that situation. But ideally, you do a walkthrough and then people can go watch it afterwards. But what, Kevin?
I was just gonna say, if we weren't on stream just for jokes, I'd play the Enemy at the Gates theme.
No, you didn't.
And we, you know, so.
Oh my god. Why does it take so long to deploy in this? It's weird. It's like what, 2 minutes or something? Viva's Witcher? What's Viva's Witcher? But no, I'd definitely like to get some more sponsored streams going because that's where the real revenue is in sponsored streams. I only got a PPSH. Like regular like YouTube ads and stuff just does not pay anything because a lot of people do the ad blocker or you know and things like that.
Oh, sorry. You start on the other side of the Volga River.
It's like Call of Duty Finest Hour.
This is awesome, man.
This is the new map, guys, if you didn't know. Yeah. But, like, we've only done one sponsored stream, and that was the Black Ops 2 one. I was a little disappointed almost by the view performance. It was not too bad, but quite, like, lower than, you know, Black Ops 2 usually is. But then you could be like, hey, well, we were stopping what we were doing, and that might, you know, kind of make some people less interested in it and stuff. But I think it was a success. I'm getting paid, so it doesn't matter either way. But I would have liked that it would have been, you know, such a hit that, like, you get more opportunities because it's a significant increase in what you get value-wise in comparison to just regular viewership on YouTube. Like, a lot more. Like, probably 100 times more usually, I would say. It's quite a difference. But yeah, we don't talk about all those details. If you didn't go and download Raid Shadow Legends from that link, you should.
That's right.
That's how they determine if it's worthwhile. I do have a really good audience, though. The majority is, like, male of a certain age group, banned from the US and Canada and Britain. What's this always doing
The
banned?
right metric for that sort of thing?
Yeah, it's that perfect metrics. Yeah, that's like a target demographic, basically. They do ask for that kind of thing. Ah, that grenade, that guy blew up right in front of me there.
Oh, that is so sweet. Sorry, the bolt action on bolt action fight. I just got in one.
Bolt action on bolt action?
Bolt action, yeah. Well, because, you know, when you're the Americans or whatever, with the M1 Grand, you can pop, 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 right?
Yeah.
But with this, it was funny. We both started doing the back and forth wave as we were firing. I don't know.
You're thinking of picking up this game? Is it any good? Kevin, give him the details.
Oh boy, here I go. Yes, get this game. No, yeah, I don't know. If you want a tactical shooter, you want people to communicate and stuff like that, this is definitely your game. Especially if you're kind of sick of the Twitch shooters and that. Like, you're not gonna jump slide up as quickly as you can go. It's like a very tactical Battlefield, but it doesn't play like Battlefield, you know? It's a lot slower. So, like, yeah, you're not going to necessarily, unless you're in a tank squad, because I've gotten 100 kills before, but you're not going to go in, you know, and 60-man kill match. Unless, who knows, maybe you do. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I think you should give it a shot if you really want to play a tactical shooter.
If you're grabbing
it is
it on
my
Xbox,
favorite.
use the affiliate link in the video description.
Like, oh, I got to end it with that. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Affiliate
almost
link.
won your Arma
Yeah,
match,
anyways.
but it lagged out. That sucks, man. Your lucky pal is here, Kevin. Saying hello to you.
Oh, hi, Lucky. Arma match.
That's an enemy.
Unless the whole server just lagged out, you should be able to rejoin that one, though, no?
I don't know. Probably. Yeah, sit there and watch the water go up and down for 6 minutes.
I seriously, dude, I'm gonna give that another shot.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wait till tomorrow, see if we get anything.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do another video of it on the Series S, though.
Alright.
Because I don't want to miss out on that stuff. Okay. What do I have here? What is this? Okay, so is this a grenade or is this like a smoke grenade? Wow, this is frame drops going on here on this map. What is this? Is this a smoke grenade? Or is this like a flare? I think that's smoke. Okay, those were grenades. Let's see what this is. Oh, never mind, I got shot. I'm gonna go download it. Use the affiliate link.
Affiliate link, it, like, yeah. It
takes you to the Xbox store.
Yeah, it helps, like, your streamer. It's not like you pay extra for it or whatever, but Sky Captain gets a little bit of a cut for it because it's kind of like under the idea of a suggestion to you. So,
yeah,
like, yeah, it does no one any hurt and helps out a little bit if you're for it, sort of thing. But
exactly. Kevin sells it better than I do.
There you go. But if you get it, I really hope you enjoy it because this is one of my favorite games. But just the warning, it is a little slow, slower than other things. But yeah.
But with this last update, it's slightly faster.
It is slightly faster. Yeah.
Just a smidge.
I'm quite happy. It actually, I'd say it sounds like you've had a decent time. No?
Yeah, it's been much better tonight.
Good. I don't know.
Where is the link? Where it says Xbox Store in the description of the video. I could probably pop this
I just like the point that, like, it's not like you're paying extra with the affiliate, you know, because I could see where that would be kind of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You had to, like, throw 10 more bucks, but yeah. The idea that it's the same amount, but kind of helps out, you know. So there's no harm in pitching that.
Yeah. Killed in action. I like that this is a heavy city map. I don't think there's
city maps are good, right?
I don't think there's any forest or anything on this map. It literally just looks like a city. You've been picking up.
Kind of wish this one was snowing though.
You wish it was snowing? You know, Stalingrad is not always snowing.
No, you've totally nailed that, right? I remember when what was it? Enlisted, that was it, yeah, where I was like, I always picture Stalingrad as snowing, and you were pointing out that, like, it's not. It was literally, like, from 1942 to 43, like, a whole year. There was a whole summer and spring in that, too. You know, not snow, but Call of Duty, it's embedded into my head. Even, like, the movie Enemy at the Gates, I think of snow, and I think of Stalingrad.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you take offense to people saying, oh, you know, you live in Calgary, it's just snow. It's not.
Yeah. No, for real, right? Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. You're stereotyping the battles of Stalingrad.
Right.
I like the level, though. So far.
No, this is neat so far, yeah.
I wish you could go in the buildings, though.
I do think the Soviet uniform, though, is probably one of the ugliest uniforms ever made.
It's a strike thing. But you know what I mean, though? Like, you can't go into any of the,
Yeah, there's not
buildings
enough
here.
of that. I've read on Reddit forums rumors of, like, working on that, but I don't know.
Ah!
Oh, were you almost there?
Nah, I just got, like, I saw a guy, I was like, my gun didn't go up. I'll be buying 3 copies. Nice. I hope you have it.
Wow.
I hope you and your friends have fun with it. Come back, and you can tell Kevin if you didn't.
Yeah,
And,
really, yeah, let me know that, Kevin. I'll never trust you again. You suck. No.
Keep him humbled, but yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
considering using the affiliate link and stuff. It's just, yeah, it just helps me out a little bit and stuff, and yeah, it's not any extra work, I don't think. I think I got us a good outpost here.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to get around that corner. How's the PPSH handling?
I love it.
You love it? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it feels good. Oh, only issue is, yeah, getting around that corner, man. We are not pushing through enough. Holy, did that artillery take out our spawn? Oh, there's a medic, I think. Is that what that icon? Oh, I got revived? I don't think I've ever been revived in this. Skybot putting in the work tonight. Oh, yeah.
Skybot's going for it.
Yeah, I think it's done about 90% of, like, the sex bots. The Skybot is taken out.
Nice.
There we go. I told people, you know, you give me a couple streams, I collect the data, we'll figure out how to deal with these things. Skybot's getting it done. Oh crap, there's a guy in the middle of the street. Ugh. Damn it, man. I'm gonna let it go like else. Actually, am I gonna get revived again? Dude. I don't know, he's like 5 meters away. Do you think he's gonna get me? Boring Alb. Nah, he's probably gonna die. I just hear somebody scream going, ah! You started watching Halo, but you don't want to miss the stream. Now, if it's any consolation, well, I think we're done after this match is done, so you won't have to wait too much longer. Why not watch both? My favorite is, like, what was it? The one guy, he's like, I watch the stream on one 60-inch TV, and then on the other, I'm playing Alice Madness Returns, and I was like, that is cool. Like, dual-wielding screens. But I think that's kind of how you do it if you do the couples thing where you're gaming, you know? You have 2 TVs going, and then... Because I'm not split-screening, you know? Yeah, actually, if I had a gal that was actually slightly interested in gaming, I would literally buy a second Series X and a TV just to make that happen. So I don't have to, do split-screen. I hate split-screen that much, guys. Ugh.
Remember cheating and stream sniping?
Stream sniping? Yeah.
I guess it's not like split screen sniping.
It's a classic thing to do, though, is the...
Right. That's it. You'd always, like, someone would be like, oh, you're looking at my screen. It's like, no, I'm not. But it's, like, impossible not to.
It is impossible not to, because it's literally up there and stuff. And... Yeah. Oh, did we get a newer garrison that's close by? Nope. Dude, we're not getting to the brewery. I want to. How big is my TV? 65? Would it suck to disable smileys? Oh, well, yeah, we have, like, literally the emotes with the Costco hot dogs, so, like, yeah, we're not disabling the emotes, but, yeah. Oh, actually, I have a command, don't I? Don't I have a TV command? buy a wig and move to Canada so you can get that Series X? That's funny. I would though. I mean, it's cool to, you know, invest in interests that are like, you know, kind of put together. But I think it's 65. I think it's the Q70 65 or something. I think I wanted a bigger one, but they didn't have it available at the time, so I just kind of settled with it so that I could get the 120 hertz. And I don't really have interest in buying another TV anytime soon. The next one I get will be an 8K, but I'm gonna wait for features for. This is why we have these commands, though, so I can pop up these commands when people have questions. There was something else. What was the new command I wanted to make today, Kevin? You remember? I was like, I want to do a new command. What was that?
We were talking about it, weren't we, just a little bit ago?
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
Crap. What was that? Anybody remember what the command I wanted to make was?
Was that on stream when we were talking about that, or was that before?
No, it was definitely on stream.
It was definitely.
If it was before, I would have popped that bad boy in there, right? Because I can do it on demand. I can make commands, but. So we're spawning behind the brewery now. If you didn't notice that. Oh, you can get up in that building. Oh, cool. Is that a good vantage point, Kevin?
Oh, up where I am? Yeah, this is really neat. If you want to get up in this apartment.
Yeah. So this map has the stutter on it.
Oh, this does. Okay. I haven't noticed it so far, but
yeah.
I wonder if it's because it's new or whatever. Is that an excuse for new maps to stutter or whatever? Or?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's tighter buildings. Laurie left. Laurie had to get some sleep. Yeah. I do like that we have a command though that I can pop up when somebody's like, oh, what TV do you have? And I can just be like, bloop. Oh, the microphone was one I was thinking of.
Oh, you got a bunch of guys running
But that
over
wasn't what I was thinking of tonight, but... Oh, crap. No, there in the schedule. Mike. Was there another one other than that? I think you just type in Laurie, guys. I don't think there's an exclamation there. I am dead. I think that's what the command is. I don't know. I think you could do like commands, and that pops up too. Like it'll give you a commands list, which kind of takes the fun out of guessing the commands. Yeah, it's just Laurie with no exclamation. I should start putting things with exclamation and without exclamation, or yeah, so that it works either way. But then it could trigger in weird things. Maybe one of the pod commands. It is. It is. Same with Kev. We can't get love Kev work, but we can get hate Kev work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think is hilarious.
Skybot knows what it wants, man. That's all I keep thinking.
I try to get.
Skybot wanted love Kev to work, it would work. No.
It was a lot of like adjusting to try to get that to actually even function. There's a few commands that I made that just don't work at all, which is weird.
My favorites, which I haven't seen in the chat for a while, were like the Cold War one.
Oh yeah, Cold War. That one's good. FOV. Oh,
FOV. Yeah.
It was motion blur.
Oh yeah, motion blur.
Motion blur.
Oh, motion blur. Do you have motion blur? And it's like motion blur. Yes.
There we go.
Always on. Yeah.
No, it's not like love Kev. It's like it's one word. It's yeah.
Oh, it's a T-34 moving. Awesome.
Yeah, they added the T-34. We are capturing the brewery, except this really doesn't look like much of a brewery. I also love Magic 8 Ball. That command's fun.
That one's funny, yeah, when you brought that in, and it's like you would like congratulate Kevin on his like new relationship, or like moving his relationship forward or something, I can't remember.
Yeah. Pizza. We don't have a pizza one. Like I could do a pizza command. Let's see. Eat kill.
Should really try getting if you see an apartment open, you should try getting one. Like this map is incredible for it. You see the entire field
map.
just about.
Well, I'm trying to help the team here by Oh, never mind. We captured it. Where
Yeah,
is...
I guess I'm just going for kills right now.
Oh, now we gotta go a K that way? Dude. But like I was saying, though, I wish all the buildings were open like that. It seems like very sparingly. Is that a tank? Oh, freaking hell,
That was
dude.
kind of the one thing that was, like, uber cool about, Enlisted. Is that literally every single building you can go in.
Every building. I feel like people do not give that game enough credit. It's very technically impressive.
Yeah.
Send hugs. I think it's just send hug. Yeah, I believe it's just exclamation send hug. Just running across the open battlefield. And now this is the pacing I think that Arma needs. It could be a little slower than our Arma, I guess, because you know it's more tactical. But I do think it needs better pacing. I think maybe it's the player count is the big issue.
That was, you know what, we were talking about it a lot, and I was kind of ragging on it a little bit with my friend there. But no, I do. I could, yeah, the player base. Once again, I kind of think maybe give it a couple days and see when both teams know what they're doing. If that'll like focus fighting a little more, like. Yeah. I don't know. I could see where it would get good, yeah. But it was interesting. Like, when my one buddy was asking me, like, well, what were you expecting? And I was like, well, you know, a bit of combat here and there, like...
Running into anybody? It wasn't a bot?
Yeah.
Well, I think the idea is, apparently, PC-wise, you're supposed to be able to command the troops, and you can't do that in Reforger.
Yeah. Well, and he was going on about, which I want to try, is the whole Game Master thing, which that's really interesting. It kind of seems like you have a buddy or some random guy, you know, like orchestrating the battlefield for you, so you push forward and then he'll spawn in like a scenario of, oh, well, there's, you know, 20 Soviets in here and BRT, you know, take it out sort of thing.
Do you run faster in this with a pistol?
Do you?
Dude.
Do you genuinely? That's funny. What was it? I think Insurgency.
I literally think you
think
run
you do?
faster with your pistol.
It's good to be an officer then.
Like it's Counter-Strike or something. I swear I'm going quicker.
Yeah.
Is enlisted on the full of
Insurgency,
bots? Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No FOV slider. Does this game have FOV? I don't think so. No, I don't think this one has FOV.
Just wanted to mention it if you knew it or not, but in Insurgency, you run faster with your knife out. Did you know that one?
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, you knew that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. My buddy told me about that, and I was like, I literally thought of Counter-Strike. There's that one meme with the one dude that, you always run faster with your knife. Everybody knows that, you know, and he's, yeah.
It's faster to switch to a second gun and fire than it is to reload.
Right.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Captain Price, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Be sure to like the stream, subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member, alternatively Patreon option. Streaming all the time, lots of fun. Yeah, I gave you moddership. Hopefully you don't freak out like our one pal did. Actually, you know what? I have not... Just thinking of somebody else there. I haven't seen Lucas in the streams in a while. I hope he's doing well.
Huh? You had someone freak out as a modder?
Yeah, I gave somebody moddership and they just, like, did not like it. I was like, alright, well, we'll take it back. It's cool.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Some people don't.
What was it? The Heinrich guy or whatever that would join. I haven't seen him in forever. He'd always come play these ones.
Hybrid.
Heinrich?
Oh, Heinrich. Yeah, no, I think he still comes, Mr. Heinrich.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the last Battlefield one?
Was he? Okay.
Yeah. They come and they go, you know. Some people are in a lot. It's just like regular people in my life. They come, they go. You hang out with some people a lot sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
I'm like a backup pal for people. I haven't seen anyone in a long time.
Yeah, we've just kind of been blitzing through. It was funny when we got in the chat, there was a couple of people that are like, oh, my first time getting this map, so I'm not the only one.
Yeah, we got really lucky, guys, because, you know, it's just random rotation, right?
Yeah.
Did we take the railroad crossing?
Yeah, we got her.
Dude, I just walked all the way over here.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
Well, I don't know where to go either. I almost wonder, like, when this new map comes out, is there a bunch of people that don't know where to defend and stuff like that too? Like,
Like
obviously at the
freaking
circle.
zigzagging, dude.
Uh,
You're gonna get that with any game, though. When a new map drops, it's gonna take a while for people to get used to it.
yeah.
Run a kilometer one way, people capture it, and you have to run a half a kilometer the other way. Oh,
That's funny.
oh, jeez.
Oh, did you notice too when you check your map, you ping when you're running?
I ping?
Like, yeah, like where you are on the map, it'll ping every now and then.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I was thinking, huh, I wonder if that's so people could find themselves better.
You're damn right it is. Why can't I place this here? Too close to enemy. Wait, is there an enemy in this building?
Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
Oh, where was that guy? Oh, dude. I gotta walk more. Medic!
That's right.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited for the Game Pass COD titles so that we could maybe do a COD 3 live stream.
That would be so cool. That's my hope. Is that
Medic! Smoke! Poppin'
COD 3
smoke!
too? Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to see some fun, I am a freaking insane medic in COD 3. As in, like, I will revive people in front of tanks. Like, oh.
Is there a medic in COD 3?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
You get the trench gun.
Isn't
You
that
stab
cool?
people with the, you know,
Yeah.
adrenaline. You just stab them with the adrenaline. You got a trench gun. Yeah, I was the medic. You had a great time with Arma, even though it was buggy. Fair enough. It was funny. It was funny. Let it go. Let it go. I sure let it go a lot in this game. My KD is in shambles in this one. Low crafting.
Positive KDs are for tank drivers. I'm gonna run with that, dude. Yeah.
There's some guy just sitting there with a rifle.
I can get like 20 kills with infantry. Sometimes I've gotten to like 30, but my 100 kill match is all with tanks.
My favorite thing though is like every episode of the Halo TV series, I get such a range of people. Some are like, "Oh, it's good that you're, being open about this not being like the game." And then tonight, everybody's like, "Are you still not over comparing this with the game characters?" And I'm just like,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's so inconsistent week to week on like what people think of the show. It's hilarious. Sometimes I'm like with people, sometimes I'm not with people. Very funny. I don't think I've ever put out such divisive content before.
That's funny. I felt kind of like on the outside looking in with that sort of thing with Halo, because I was enjoying it when everyone's like, oh, it's not like the game, but like, especially what you just told me, and there's a couple things they've done where it's like, oh, it's getting really weird.
It's like I didn't even watch or read any of the actual source material.
The actual quote from them, yeah.
Yeah, the actual quote. There's like, there's some things where I'm like, okay, this is cool, and then there's some things where I'm like, oh, that's too much.
Yeah.
What they did at the end of this episode was too much.
Yeah. It's way too weird, especially if they're gonna follow through with that. It's like, how do you have a show? I don't know. Hopefully this conversation's enticing people to go watch it or check out your review, because for real, dude, like,
maybe it's gonna be like The Mandalorian where they like save budget and it's just gonna helmet the whole time, but no, they probably won't follow through with it. Did my game crash? I'm frozen. I think I might be frozen.
Ooh. I hope you didn't crash.
Hmm?
I hope you didn't crash. That would be just insane, though, to follow through with that. Yeah, I don't know.
Absolutely insane. I don't know. My screen's like paused. I can't click anything. Am I still in the game?
Yeah, it booted you.
It did boot me? Mother.
Yeah. My officer. Do you want an invite?
Yeah. How do I
I can't
rejoin?
invite.
Do we create like a new squad?
You should just be able to join the squad again.
Unreal Engine. That 99% games are developed on. Team 17 bought this game for 40, what did I say, 46 or 36 million quid? Flix Interactive. You think it would be Licks until, you know, the thing pops up there. Communications by Vivox. Press any button to continue. Pew, 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 pew. Tanks, planes. Did you send me an invite?
It's doing that weird thing where I can't send an invite, you know, when I go to invite everyone to the game.
Lovely. Well, of course not, because I'm talking to you on PC.
Will it let you join me?
Mm-hmm. No.
No.
There's no join option. Is the game full?
No.
Maybe I can join off of a random player with the...
Yes, recent players. I've done that a couple times,
Yeah.
actually.
Your Series S is on the way. I hope you enjoy it. The Series S will be, or Season 2 will be the last. I wouldn't be so sure. It's the most popular thing on Paramount, man. It's one of the most like streamed shows too. It's I wouldn't be surprised if we get more seasons.
Which is interesting. That like they're doing these weird things. Honestly, when you read about it, it gets so
What
much
squad?
hate. But Baker, you got Soviets?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the Germans.
On the okay, well then I could just back out and come join you.
I'll back out. You stay in there.
You'll back. Okay.
I'll try to rejoin again, and we'll see if I get on the other team or the right team.
That's funny how that worked. Sorry, just to throw out that if it's the most streamed show right now, that would suggest there's a lot of people. Oh, sorry, yeah. Well, if it's top 5, still really good, right? But like, someone's watching it.
Lots are watching it.
Like, yeah, lots are. Yeah.
Yeah, Skybot is taking heads. That's exactly what's happening. Skybot is not messing around. Where do these sex bots come from? Sexbot land. Joining party session. Okay. Hopefully. Am I frustrated by this game crashing? Yes. I am freaking out. Arg. So,
I'm glad you only
how's the
crashed
game?
once. It's very good. We're approaching Yellow House. They're getting bombed like crazy right now.
Failed joining? What is the meaning of this? I still can't join off of your gamer tag, which is really weird.
Yeah, which is really odd.
The most popular show is Yellowstone. Nah, I've been looking at the week to week. I'm pretty sure the Halo show just keeps toppling that. Top Paramount Plus shows. The best? No, I want to know the top. This isn't helpful. Joining 12 best. No, I want the top. Pretty sure from every weekly metric that I was looking at over the last month, Halo's been actually like toppling that stuff. It is what it is. I mean, I don't really care either way, but pretty sure that's going to be kicking for a while. Yeah. Actually, if anything, it'd be good maybe if it didn't really do well, and then we could like get like a rebooted show sooner. Our movie, like Halo's should be. I am so frustrated by this. In the menus, like, what are the odds that my game This freezes here. Joining party members? I don't want to join this, guys. Okay. Oh, that's the issue, is because when I rejoin, when I'm joining off a random person, Kevin, it puts me on their team.
Okay, that makes total sense because you're still in the party. Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna leave the
Okay.
server. I'm gonna see if I can join off you now.
Okay.
How many people have Paramount Plus? I'd have to look up the numbers. No. It's not top 5 of Paramount Plus. No, it's top 5 of the overall streaming of the week to week, guys. That's not what I'm saying. Is your team? Is your team full? Like your squad?
We're 40 of 40, so we can take 10 more on each team.
No. Like your team, like Baker.
Oh no, we got 2 more spots.
Freaking hell, dude.
At this point, I would do this to you on the last match.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look and see if I can find someone else. It just keeps putting me on German teams.
Oh, I just keep putting you on the Germans. I could come join the German side. I respect that you want to stay on the team we started on, though.
Wait, we can switch team sides?
No.
I thought you said we could. HBO Max has been great for premieres. Yeah, HBO Max is nice, but we don't have that in Canada. I'm still on the German team.
All right, should I just come join you there?
We'll face off against each other.
We'll face off? Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
I mean, even though you're on the team that's gonna win, because, I'm in Love Squad, because I just want to be loved. Did I watch Better Call Saul? Nah, I was never interested in that show. I watched the first few episodes, and I was like, nah, this ain't for me. I've heard it's really good, but, yeah.
I have never watched Breaking Bad, and I've had everyone tell me I should go watch that one.
It is really good.
It is really good?
Yeah. I've joined the Germans, guys. I used to fight for the motherland. Now I fight for the fatherland. Yeah. Kevin has joined the dark side.
A fight between mom and dad, and go figure mom wins.
Yeah, good luck with that. It's the final season? Yeah, indeed it is. Indeed it is. You know what? After this Halo show's done... Oh, no, I've still got Barry. I've still got some more Barry episodes left.
It's all about Obi-Wan coming up, man. At least for me.
You know, they're not early screening Obi-Wan.
Oh, they're not?
No, they're gonna send the screeners out the moment everyone else gets it.
It's kind of odd, no?
It's very odd. Some would say that's really sketchy.
What, as in, like, they don't...
But I was just kind of like, really? I wanted to get get it ahead and then do, like, reviews of it and stuff. I thought that would be fun. Because I gotta say, I think the Halo TV series is the first time I've done, like, reviews of a show and it's actually been successful.
Oh, that's cool. Aren't you, like, one of the first guys out with it, too?
Yeah.
You're saying, like, you're... Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like the other huge channels. I just don't have the audience for that. But I do, they've been doing pretty good, the episodes. That show with Robin and stuff was a great relief. What Robin and stuff? You're watching Reacher. Oh, how's that one? Let it go. Because I'm the only one in my squad.
That was kind of the thing, is I don't watch a whole lot of TV, and then when I was looking at it, I don't watch a whole lot of live action shows. But I've done a lot more of that lately.
You know, that's like our generation. I love that when I talk with my parents. They're always like, oh, it's like you guys love your animated stuff. And I was like, yep. It's because we grew up with it.
Well, it is. Yeah. Well, and like, I for the most part, I watch a lot of comedies. You know what I mean? Like, I'll watch, yeah.
I like romantic comedies. That's my favorite genre.
No, that's fair.
That and musicals.
I don't watch too many of them because I feel like I'll find one romantic comedy that I'll just be like way too all about.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's one of the few shows I've actually watched a few times through. Is this just like an unexploded bomb? Oh, it's like a supplies thing. Too close to a similar structure. Oh, there's another garrison around here. That makes me feel bad.
Should turn on YouTube, try stream snipe you. No.
Yes, stream snipe me? Dude. You don't even need to stream snipe me. You'll catch me just running around, not doing what I'm doing.
That's funny.
I have killed a few people, though, switching sides.
Right? Nice.
Yeah.
So what, you're stopping my cause?
I am. Imagine if we turn it around, like I was the force that like
the turning point.
The war.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a garrison. Too similar to other structures. Okay. Let's see how it is. I like this map though. It's very different. I think it shows the despair and the destruction of like the region though in a war, right?
Yeah. Really torn apart. Like it looks like it's been bombed multiple times over, right?
Yeah, like it's just rubble. Except for these few houses that are strangely completely fine.
I think a bad joke, you know, like this big battle over your land, you come home and your house is perfectly fine. Like, yes.
Yes,
you know, like,
score. It's like Teen Titans, but they know how to fight. What's that show? Are you talking about like that new show that's coming out where it's gonna be like based on the game? Well, not based on the game, but like inspired, like Gotham Knights, because they're doing a Gotham Knights show. I don't know. I love Peacemaker. I think that's the best thing DC's put out in a long time. Yeah, Peacemaker.
You like that one? Yeah.
So good. Do you want to taste this? I can't believe you haven't watched it yet, have you?
No, I haven't. I've heard you say a lot of good things about that one, though.
Just watch the opening sequence. You'll be hooked. His best pal is an eagle called Eagly.
Eagle? Okay.
Dude fights with an eagle, man. It's crazy. And John Cena can act. I didn't think
He's
could.
got more range than The Rock.
Way more range. The show called Titan? Oh, yeah, the show's called Titans. Yeah, I know. That one looked a little silly for me, but I kind of stay away from the CW stuff.
My gal was really into those shows, and it was really bad. Like, she said it got, like, silly that there's, like, so many seasons that eventually they just start doing really out there stuff, you know, for storyline-wise, which I don't know
get
too
like
much about.
10+ seasons. Like, have you heard what Riverdale's like now?
No, I don't know. It sounded really cheesy from the start, though. Like, why? What's happening in that?
They have, like, superpowers now.
They have Archie and all the boys?
Yeah, there's this documentary video. I'm wondering if I can find it for you, where it literally breaks down how the show went from like a hardcore crime thriller to like they literally have magical abilities.
That's Jughead's like casting like fireball spells or something.
I think there's something wrong with Jughead. I think he's like deaf and
really? What the heck? That's
Jughead
so weird.
Riverdale. What happened to Jughead? Oh, they integrated short videos into Google search? Dude. I don't know.
That
sorry,
is
there wasn't
odd,
really too many
though.
details. I need to get on YouTube
right.
Shorts, I guess. But yeah. I'd have to find it. I think you get just like, I was watching a little bit of the documentary video. That's just like, it's literally like, what the hell happened in Riverdale? And it just like breaks it down, and it sounds comedic. They do like pagan rituals, and they have superpowers.
Somehow it turns into Sabrina.
They had Sabrina on there. I guess she's gonna be on the new season too, even though her show has been canceled for. I hate that Netflix canceled that show. I actually enjoyed the Sabrina show. That last season, not great, not great. But she was a perfect Sabrina. That Kieran Shipka or something.
Yeah.
Perfect Sabrina. Nailed it.
Yeah, I also like that show. That's funny that they went weird with that because she was like showing me basically with the other CW shows. I watched Supergirl and then I don't know. I just it kind of lost me for a bit there, but I thought that show was kind of neat off the start. And then you like I didn't watch the other ones, and that's where she like was like, oh yeah, there's like Green Arrow and the Flash and that, and then some DC Legends of Tomorrow, and she showed me this like paper where you had to watch it in chronological order. You literally have to watch like Green Arrow, then the Flash, then DC, then Supergirl, then Green Arrow, and like they all intertwine with each other.
It's
And I was
a
like, this
shared
is
universe.
way too yeah, it was way too much, dude. And then at one point or whatever, I was like, why'd you stop? And she showed me like this video of like the Flash like having a lightsaber fight with a bunch of guys, and it was like, oh wow, you know, like I didn't see that one coming. So like for Riverdale to be all about magic, that's kind of funny.
I really think you would find that video just hilarious because I don't know if I finished
Yeah.
it, but I started every once in a while because it shows up on Reddit and I'm like, oh, okay, going down the rabbit hole, but it's just so funny. It's just like I'm here to explain whatever the hell happened with this show because it's crazy. And he's like this happened and there's zombies and this and like holy. But I mean, you get so many seasons. Sorry, what?
And sorry, I'm just sitting there laughing at looking there's zombies. Like what?
It's a weird. Oh my god! I keep spawning, and getting just like eviscerated. Appreciation for Full House. I never watched it.
Yeah, because that one was out there, but like, what was it? There's a robot chicken sketch of Riverdale when that first came out, because you know, like originally Archie's teacher and them was like super old.
Yeah.
And there's like that love story between Archie, and they kind of did the twist of like with the old teacher with Archie. It was funny. I don't know.
I always enjoy the robot chicken and stuff. It's
Spoofs, yeah.
yeah, they're great. The Star Wars ones are the best.
Yeah.
Palpatine. What do you mean they blew up the Death Star?
The Death Star? What do you mean build another one? I'm just gonna get another loan?
What the hell's an aluminum falcon? And then they got was it Jarl Poof in there? He's just like, oh, I gotta get the pizza again.
Oh,
what do you mean
yeah,
we don't have connection to the Force? I can use the Force.
Can
you guys not use the Force? Oh man, I want to find this Riverdale weird video.
I can't believe we're not getting this. This guy, our team is literally doing everything right. We have garrisons on either side of the post, so we can attack from all angles, and somehow your guys' defense is still standing.
Stellar defense.
I think you were the turning point they needed.
I really do think I turned this around for you. I'm gonna have to like look for where this video is. I don't know if it's on like a YouTube watch history or not. Ugh. Man, it is weird, that show. Like, actually, I want to finish the video too. Right now, you know, I've got a pretty good sleep schedule going again, and it's like I've really reeled it in, you know.
Are you sleeping more properly?
Yeah, I go to bed at like 5. Now I get up at like 1 or 12 or something. 1, I think it's 1 now.
Fine, okay. That's what I've been nailing. I have my sleep schedule like normal human level, and then like not blaming it at all because I love doing it with you, but I noticed like I kind of killed it when like we do a couple streams in a row, you know, because then you know we're up till so and so, and then usually we play a little Insurgency after.
Yeah, that's a lot of extra time.
I can see why you sleep at the times you do, right? Yeah.
But no, it's as you know, it's like 3 hours less because usually I'd be up to like 8 or something because you know there was just so much to do. You know, like the videos, because you know the new game's coming out, guys. So it was just like I was pulling some crazy hours to get stuff going. This is much better.
That's why I like the jokes people were making in the stream of like, do you ever sleep, dude? You know, like,
Well, scheduling helps, right? But
yeah.
yeah, it was some crazy hours. So now it's like, I do my stuff, I set up the videos for tomorrow, kind of like, the info stuff, and then I lay down, watch some 8 out of 10 Cats does countdown, and then pass out.
Nice. If I'm seeing that right, and don't quote me, I heard it's supposed to be like the Soviet version of the bombing run, but I think it's those, I don't know what they're called, but those like trucks you see in the old World War II footage where they had the rockets on the back and they would fire. Yeah, I kind of think that's what the Soviet call-in is, because you see them arched in dropping. I'm just saying that's really cool.
You know what else is cool? Making you guys
Liking
not
the stream.
win this match.
No,
We're too early on that.
Oh, are we? Oh, okay, well. Yeah, I actually genuinely think you're halting us here.
Yeah, you guys got like 2 minutes left. It's, I don't know, we'll see.
It's over.
We will see. I won't even spawn in time because the spawns take for freaking ever, man. The only bad thing of like also not staying up like way too late is like you miss out on like the big reveals, because the reveals always seem to happen at like 8 in the morning here. Like the Blizzard one, the Starfield stuff getting delayed. That was a late night for me, was when the Activision Blizzard purchase happened, but man, did I get a lot of views off of that.
That was uber cool. I still remember when that happened. We were playing Extraction, and you're like, dude, and you're like, Blizzard just got bought. Wait, I had the other buddy in the chat. It was like, no way.
I was like, I gotta look at this, I was like, no.
What? Kevin, I gotta go, but I really gotta do this. He's like, no, go.
Go. Yeah, and then it was up till whatever hour. And then, yeah, I did not get a lot of sleep that day. But it was exciting. It really, really was exciting. I wonder when that'll happen again, where you get that moment where you're just like, oh, damn. The one where Embracer bought, like, the Square Enix Western properties, I still can't believe that. Dude. What a steal. Yeah, I'm sure Phil Spencer's sitting there being like, oh, we won! I was on the right side of history. Anyways,